What's up? This your boy Cashew.
This your boy TK.
It's your girl Diamonds.
And it's your girl Tasty.
And we are
Hip Hop Millennials Podcast.
And we back for another week.
We missed y'all, man.
It was only a 1 week off. Y'all know we still keeping it consistent, but what shit going on last week, y'all?
Really
not
it
at
was
all.
like we was gonna be up in here trying to make some shit go. But we back. There's a lot of shit going on. I'm not gonna get straight into it. I want to see how y'all been, how y'all week went first. You know,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This month is whooping my ass, bro.
Why you say that, man?
Back to school, man, and I had 2 birthdays, and on top of that, y'all have a newborn due any day. Like,
Yeah, August
it's really
is a
just
bit more.
anxiety more so.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Just need a little.
It's hot outside.
It's like you just want to run off real quick.
Man, what?
Get your head right and come back.
Just a little bit.
My week was eventful with, back to school. I got a preschooler starting school for the first time.
How is that? You
It's
getting
going
your life
good.
back?
She's doing good. I'm able to do my schoolwork. I can
Right,
concentrate.
yeah, how was that long? I know that's something
I
different.
can concentrate now and just
now
kind
how
of get a
booty
moment.
naked?
Yes,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
And just no clothes on, girl.
Don't get no juice, no nothing.
Nobody need nothing.
And basically, I signed, my daughter up, my oldest daughter, for softball. So her first eval is Tuesday.
Okay, that's what's
So,
up.
we're going to see how she is and see how she does. Have fun with it.
Hey, y'all know, the basement ain't got no salary cap. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I got a question about that softball shit. Why do they throw the ball underhand?
Nigga,
I think it's just a female. Yeah, it's just a.
The way
you know
it's
what I'm
the
saying?
But that
reason why-
ball still be going.
No, it go fast. I ain't
Oh, they
know.
be pitching, but
And what
I
is
think it's just a better. I
It's
think
just-
the ball is bigger
it's
too.
bigger.
it's
Okay,
easier
okay.
to do that way.
Throw
I
it
guess
overhand.
It's bigger for them to hit it, I guess.
Okay, okay.
I mean, no shade. Women still be getting it in, but
They do.
I wonder why it's not a female baseball league. That's kind of ain't enough love.
I ain't never thought about. I mean, it's neither football either.
What would it be called? WLB?
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. Women,
Pretty much.
Yeah, women league baseball. Yeah,
I don't fucking
Baseball
know.
league.
It's
Something.
interesting. We better start some shit.
I know, right? So I don't know. My
we
baby
said
start
first.
that pre-K shit. First time father going through it.
Did you cry?
I didn't
No.
cry. I was actually looking forward to it and excited about it. I be taking all the pictures. I'm all involved, so I'm on the app and you can discuss with the teacher and stuff. She put the pictures up all
I
day.
did.
Yeah.
I had an attitude when my son started. I was hot. First of all, the book bag is half his size. This white lady finna take his hand and just take him away from me. That shit. I was
Yeah.
You was
big
devastated.
ass bus. And he can't get up the stairs.
Yeah.
Like
At first I did have it was like I was totally fine with it, and then around 12 o'clock I'm just working and shit, and I just started thinking about it. I was just like, I just hope she's doing good.
And it was
man.
funny because everything was all good. You pull up to the carpool lane, everything's good until the stranger comes and snatch you out the car.
Right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's when the first freak out happened. But after that, she was fine. So
Who this fuck?
she was better. But the first day, it's like, who is this bitch coming to snatch me out this damn car? But
Do y'all
she got
remember
better.
PK and shit? I remember
kindergarten.
I remember
Like,
not liking to be away from people that I loved. I do remember that vividly.
I remember sleeping on a mat.
Me
in the
too.
middle of
It was
the
a-
like
day.
nap
Go
time.
get your mat.
A
type
towel
shit.
or a mat?
The towel was for the cover. The mat was to lay on.
Man, we
Yeah.
had a towel, and I remember snack time, but I do remember the building was blue. It looked like a little house, and I hated going there. My aunt and my mom used to come pick me up, and I just remember literally running to them sometimes just to get back to familiarity. You know what I'm saying? Like you get in
I guess
there.
I don't smoke too much weed for that because I don't remember none of that.
I remember the
none of
cubbies.
it.
Like I remember,
I remember the
mine had
cubbies.
shit in it.
Yep.
But I think the older you get, the less.
That's what they say.
I'm
Start
further
remembering
away
on
from that time.
Yeah. You got me by a couple months.
Really?
I'm 35.
Yeah.
Well, I
You
mean,
got bad memory. Just say like that.
no, that's a long time. But 35 years,
I don't
30
remember,
years
like,
ago.
every day, but I
you
remember
said to try to
significant-
remember 30 years ago.
Definitely,
That's a
definitely not remembering every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
of
saying?
course.
I just
It's like-
I
remember.
remember having an accident at daycare one time.
Oh, you was a shitty one?
Nah,
No,
I
no,
peed.
that
I was
shit- that shit
sleeping.
happens,
I peed
yeah.
myself, yeah.
Lord.
I
You was
remember
that kid.
shit. I was.
You
I
get
was.
this pissy ass.
he was.
I was premature baby, so watch your mouth. It wasn't on purpose, okay?
First of all,
I had an undeveloped kidney. That's a true story.
Not
Oh, fuck.
That's a
I
true
want some
story.
proof on this.
it's that, okay. It's true. He was pissy,
Yeah.
but he was a pretty. They're both true. They're
But
both
by
true
the
facts.
time you get to pre-K, you should definitely be caught all the way up with
No,
your
you was peeing
size
for the
of- I'm talking about the size of your organs.
Absolutely not.
He was little for a long time.
Yeah.
So you was walking.
I was on Social Security until I was like 6.
Yeah, he was little for the
My
girl.
mother got a check from me. This is a true story. I swear to God.
He was little.
I'm dead ass.
He used to have like a
Oh, I
little
don't know.
breathing machine and everything.
For real?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember
I had to take
At
walking classes and
at
everything.
home.
At home?
At home, yeah. My mom had to hook him up to like this machine.
Not asthma.
Yeah, it was asthma.
But he just had like problems.
Yeah.
You know?
I was a very sickly child.
You fucking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a true story.
Yeah.
You remember DC Young Fly said he was an old nut?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hey,
Oh, man.
my dad is about to be 60. So.
I swear, I didn't have a kind of, you know, I got a senior now.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Senior.
Yes.
I think
That's
he
crazy.
fucking grown.
I bet.
You pretty much are.
And that's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind if you act like it, but
Yeah.
it's still just like, okay, he playing football this year. It's like everything is always so last minute with him, and
Yeah.
I hate that shit. Like I gotta take the physical by tomorrow,
And it's
and they gotta be turned in by 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's Thursday
Yeah.
at 9 o'clock at night.
Right.
And it just be like, I don't mind. He's a good kid, so it's like I don't have a lot of trouble, but it just be like he's almost immature
Yeah.
in some things, so it almost be like, nigga, you can't be like, oh, I'm finna go with my friends, but then they still got to take out the trash.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like
That's that kid shit,
nigga,
man.
I fucking.
It's like he's getting that taste of freedom, but
Yeah.
he's
And
still
And I be
got
trying.
you
He
at
done got an
security.
ID now. I took him
Oh,
to the
yeah.
DMV.
Oh, Lord.
He got a
my
real.
God.
You remember your first ID say under
do.
18?
Yes, I do. It's
Yeah.
definitely sideways.
Oh, yeah. Long way,
Yeah, I feel so old. Oh my god, I can't believe it. And
You
then
gotta- you
with
gotta
the
know.
little
You gotta
baby,
teach my
but I got
job.
the baby too.
You gotta teach my job, right?
He be doing a little something. He all right. I be scared. Big Rodney gonna have to do that. I don't have the patience.
Take him to a big ass
I don't.
empty parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh no! Look, I let my
That's
little.
not my forte.
I feel you on that, man.
I'd be scared too. I ain't gonna lie. Like teenagers be tripping on the road. I'm sorry.
I do it in your car.
They be tripping.
Okay, so do you remember your senior year? What
I was
it?
I
pregnant.
never had one.
I was
You never had one?
pregnant. So
I
yeah, I
dropped
remember
out.
vividly. That's
Senior-
when
I had
came
a
out.
GED.
Yeah.
I had fun in my senior year. It was dope.
Yeah,
I
that's a
fun.
little closer to where we at now. I think
Yeah.
we had
Those-
about let's see,
A long time.
it's,
Look,
it's
look.
almost
Long,
about
long,
to be. Literally, it's about to be 20 years in
Almost
about
20
3
years.
years. So it's about 17 years. That shit is wild to even say
Yeah,
out
It
loud.
is.
It
Jeez.
sound. It hits the
It
ear.
is.
Yeah, it hit the ear crazy, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and kick off my segment, y'all.
Let's do
Cashews,
it.
that's nuts. And since we talking about throwback and whatnot, happy birthday, hip hop.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
that was a big one.
You know, our podcast is centered around hip hop. It's hip hop millennials. We give y'all a lot of different shit, but we appreciate the culture. The culture is our lifestyle, like everything, whether it's the way you talk, walk, live, treat people, the entertainment that you involved in. Hip hop just turned 50. It's just kind of crazy to me to know how old a genre of music is.
Right, yeah, that-
All it is sounds. It's music. You can go back to the date. The people that created it are still alive.
Right,
DJ
right.
Kool Herc, you know, he's the first person to
Yep.
do anything with this
That's
shit.
fire.
You know what I'm saying? He's still alive. He's like 68 now. I did some research
Do
on
you
him last
believe?
night.
Are they rich?
They're
I said,
not
do they get, like,
rich.
That's I always be
royalties
thinking
and
about
they're
that.
not
Like,
rich.
I guess
And
because
that's
back
a-
then they wasn't really drawing up contracts and stuff
No.
like that to
What-
get residuals. Or
Usually
maybe
when you start some shit, the person who creates it ain't never really getting
No.
the compensation that they
That's true.
you
Yeah.
feel that they
The
deserve.
inventor never
Yep.
gets the credit.
And you know, and this is a fucked up thing. I'm not gonna go all the way into the negative shit of it, but y'all know in our culture, it's a here today, going tomorrow type thing.
shit,
And if
yeah.
you're not the hottest right now, people kind of act like you didn't do shit
Facts,
or
facts.
contribute
Yeah.
properly. A lot of people now don't even know who he is, don't care to
Yeah.
know who he is. It's a lot of things that make up hip hop. Y'all know it's rapping, DJing,
It's a collective. It's
graffiti,
not just one thing,
dancing.
yeah.
It's everything. It's your lifestyle, and it's the people who did it first. It started in South Bronx. Those people were teenagers. You know, they just kids looking for a
vibing
way to get out of
Express
there,
theyself.
express
Yes.
themselves, and get out of a hardship and
That's
fucked up
fire.
lifestyle.
That's-
And it's still youthful. It started by the youth, and it's still youthful. But you can't
Yeah.
age out of this shit. Like, whether our culture is the only one that try to push you out.
Yeah, right.
So
For real.
I'm gonna shout out to all the pioneers of this shit
For real.
and jump into this conversation about hip hop. We watched the 50th anniversary hip hop concert last night. That shit was
It was
8 hours
fire.
long.
It was fire though.
Man.
Y'all watched it all the way through?
It was fire though.
Split it up.
I'm gonna say I
but
couldn't do that.
it-
Like-
it was like, okay, it was everybody.
Artist you
everybody.
could
They
ever
started
think
from
of?
not every artist, but the biggest
Okay.
were
It was
definitely
like a
there.
representation.
It was a representation
Okay.
of
People who
every
I see what you're
generation.
saying.
Like it started with the old school, even back to the Furious Five,
Kumo D, all of them.
Melly Mel.
back in the day when
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
Red,
Absolutely.
Run
Lucky
DMC.
Fresh,
Run
Boston.
Okay.
Well, actually, Run DMC closed the show.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
they did.
like
Okay.
the show I don't know if it was one whole day or was it split up into 2 days or
That had to be a
multiple days.
weekend event.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it had to be.
It started out with DJ. Look, I never call him DJ Manny Fresh, but it was Manny Fresh. He was the
Okay,
first
okay,
DJ.
that's fire, though.
Exactly. So it's like
that's an honor.
Manny Fresh?
yes, Manny Fresh.
Oh,
so he starts to show off, and then they have DJs performances,
Yeah.
DJs performances. So
Okay,
it's
okay,
like
okay.
the thing that makes it the longest is they let the DJs literally have a set.
So they play
Yeah.
their songs
Yep,
that they DJ. That's fire.
Well, not their songs, just songs. Period.
Oh, okay,
like they
okay.
let
They
it
just
run.
DJ, they just mixing and shit.
And they mixing and shit. But it was so fun, y'all. Like the
that's
crowd get to get live
They
at those
started out with
moments.
old
You know.
school.
So for
Then they
me,
hit,
like I like stuff like that, but I don't think I could watch something like that on TV. Like to go and
Yeah.
live
Yeah.
and watch
Yeah.
it like that could be
But
an
look,
all
y'all,
day thing.
it was
you know?
well executed.
Okay. It was.
Everybody had a good stage
Yeah.
presence.
It wasn't like
Everybody
they was on too long.
And they
No.
hit each side. Like
Okay.
they had the West Coast, like Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg.
okay.
And
Okay.
then they
They had
had
the
the
A people
ATL. They had T.I. there.
T.I.
Like, you know what I
definitely.
mean? Like then they
Okay.
had New Orleans. Lil Wayne was there. He did really good. By
And
the
they
way.
were
Like,
having
yeah, he
long
did good.
sets too.
So not
Yeah.
just
Niggas was not getting rushed.
No,
Niggas was
I-
going.
Who was the new? There's like a lot of new school there.
Who was new? Lola Brooke performed.
Okay.
That Scarlett did, but she didn't.
A
she didn't
Boogie
do
with
it,
the
though.
hoodie.
Oh,
It was
A
like
Boogie,
some
okay.
new people, but it wasn't like a lot of new South.
I see what you-
They sprinkled New York in there.
I see.
Okay.
Fat Joe came out there with no shirt.
Oh
This dude-
my
It was
gosh.
horrible
Thuggin'?
to look
Man,
at.
it was.
Was Remy Ma there?
Yes,
Yeah,
you know, yes. With
I know he did lean back.
he did lean
Yeah, he
back.
did lean back.
Whatever y'all could think of, they all did.
Mm-hmm.
Snoop,
Nelly- was
Wayne.
Nelly out there?
Nelly did. I don't understand that they
That's
skipped
the
the
St.
mid,
Louis.
but
Yeah,
they
that's
they
all
skipped
Midwest.
St. Louis, but they didn't skip Chicago. So that was
okay.
the Midwest. They went to
Yeah, they hit Chicago.
Lupe, Common. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
Chance was Chance out there.
Chance wasn't out there.
But you know, Nelly was on vacation. Goddamn, Ashanti, they over
Ashanti
there
was
somewhere.
there.
Ashanti was there.
Oh,
Ashanti
damn.
looked really good.
She
out there
looked
too.
good.
Always
They
look
get in the
really
She's
good.
makeup in
looking
there.
goddamn.
Yeah, she looks so good.
I aspire
was
to look like that at 40. I
man.
feel like
yes, she looked amazing.
That motherfucker looked good. She
Amazing.
looked.
that's
like,
what happened when you look young.
And
You see, he left
Or
Miss Jackson for her.
top.
Okay,
and he
'Cause
went
was
back
with-
to her.
yes,
he went back, but she looked good.
Amazing.
Where she lacks in vocal, she makes up in
And
body.
okay?
Body.
Body,
Yeah,
She
in real
looked
life,
good.
not even in body though, but even her face card
Oh, yeah,
is
face is
her face
100.
card is 100. You know what I'm
Look,
She
saying?
has
Her
no smut
and
on her
then
name.
you
Like,
know
I heard she's very
her
nice.
shit natural. She ain't got her
Nope,
body done,
nothing.
but that's just
Nothing.
what a
Yeah.
grown woman
Yeah.
who
Yes.
keep their
Man.
body in shape
trying to
look like
tell
with no
you.
kids. That's
She
how I'm
had
trying to
no
be.
kids. She's not stressed.
She's not.
No.
She living her best life over there in fucking Barcelona. Goddamn performing over there
with
Ooh,
her
baby.
man. Okay.
Man,
Living her
what?
best life, and he over
With
there.
her
I'm like, okay,
dude.
what you do? They over there still getting money
Yeah.
off the
they still,
phone.
Yes, they
forever.
are.
Forever.
It's catalog. They got catalog.
And we kind of doubted when Lil Wayne came out. You know, his performance is a little but he
Yeah.
did really good
On the-
though.
I never
on
liked
the
his
thing?
performances, but last night he did really
he did
good.
amazing,
He did
like,
really
for
good.
real.
If y'all ever
He
get a
took
chance,
you all the way through his shit.
He put a
he stayed
he
new.
did a whole
He stayed
production,
new.
like he kind
Yeah.
of set us up, did the performance, and then ended with the same thing how he set us
Okay.
up
Oh,
with.
okay.
But
And he looked
it
very
was a whole-
healthy,
Yes,
too.
he looked healthy. He
He
looked
looked
happy.
He wasn't giving
looked,
sick vibes.
No, he don't look
he
sick
looked
anymore.
happy.
Good.
He looked healthy. He just looked like he was having fun. Like,
And
you
that's
know,
why
It was like he married now. I think to
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And you know that people act like that
Really?
don't matter.
He
That,
married?
it's like a white girl. I seen something. I don't know how true it was. Let me not throw it, but it was like on Instagram or something like that. And it was like him and his wife is she's white, but not like Caucasian, maybe
Yeah.
like European or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that,
Okay.
like one of them type of white.
That's what's
You
up.
know
I
what I'm
look at the
saying?
fact that he left Cash Money is stressful.
And he
enough.
made sure
Yeah.
he kept saying that I'm here on behalf of Young
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
He kept
on his
saying it. He
own
never
now.
said
That shit is
Cash
not
Money one
stressful no
time.
more, like-
Yeah.
Yeah, Snoop, y'all know Snoop.
Oh, you know he gonna do it.
Ice Cube did really good. Like
Yeah.
they did really good.
Do a collaboration with Dub C. I know Snoop.
Dub
I
C
know
was the
Dub C
hype
was
man.
the hype man.
He was the
Oh,
hype
that's
man.
what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they really killed it. It was like they,
Outkast out there.
I don't know
No.
why Outkast
But
was
they
in
should
there.
have been.
It was certain names, like names that you thought would have been there, weren't there, but the counterparts were.
So
Really,
Dre was there, not Eminem. too.
yeah,
Okay.
but Dre wasn't there. But you know, Snoop
Yeah.
was there on behalf.
Snoop was there on behalf of that side. Like, you know, like the West Coast represented. Like they picked people to represent
Snoop
different
ideally
areas.
is a more known West Coast. He's known all over the
Yeah,
world.
they went really hard with the lineup. It
And
was
then
really
Nas
good.
brought Lauryn Hill out.
Lauryn Hill came out.
Lauryn Hill was there. It was really
And
good.
one thing I had to commend was the sound quality,
Yes.
y'all.
Yeah.
Everybody
Oh, I know that.
sounded
Really
really
know
good.
that band out
and
there was
nobody was
snapping.
really rapping over the vocals as much.
Okay.
Like
No.
motherfuckers was really out there showing
Performing.
their
What they could do.
performance and
The
how
craft, yeah.
yes, the craft.
Cameron did good.
Yep.
Oh.
Cameron.
Cameron did good.
Dipset?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, just Cam.
Only him?
just
Only Cam, but he did a good job.
He
Joel wasn't
killed
out there?
that
No?
shit.
He did a good job.
Nobody brought their homie.
was just-
That's one
it was
thing I
just the
did
main
notice.
one from
Yep.
that.
Yep.
The only one that did was
Because they
Ghostface,
chose
of course, because he
me.
had to bring out
Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
Oh,
Like, you know,
Wu-Tang
of course, he had to bring out
came.
Wu-Tang with everybody.
Method Man came. came out.
everybody.
They
He still
killed
looking
it.
fine?
Yes, girl.
She kept
I was
commenting
like,
on his size. Somebody
But,
skinny.
but his legs just look skinny. That's the only thing I don't like. But
They say he don't do leg day. Is all I'm saying.
know,
he's fine though.
Man,
Girl.
They skip leg day
Every
every week.
time.
I was
That
like,
is still coming to it at this
nigga is
age.
fine.
Hey, you gotta.
Black
Health
crack.
is wealth. Health
don't.
is
That
wealth.
is true,
A
very
lot of
much
them
so.
are getting up there and they realize.
yeah, they're getting up in age.
Like,
He's
Yeah,
been
you gotta
married
take
his
care of
whole
yourself.
career.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Same thing
So
with Ice
that matters.
Cube.
Yeah.
They got their same
Yeah.
wives that they've been with for
That
a long
matters,
time.
for
They say black don't crack unless you do it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, God.
You know?
And there's been a lot of celebrations about this 50th anniversary shit. They've been celebrating it this whole year. It started with the Grammys, and they got the commercials. It's just a lot. They celebrating.
So what can you watch it on? What y'all watching?
That was on
YouTube? It was
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Okay.
But
I might check it out.
another part of this segment, I wanted to highlight the ladies' first story on women in hip hop. It's a documentary on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we was watching it, man, TK, and that's good too.
It's pretty good, yeah.
They always do like these hip hop documentaries, and it's always based around how it forms, but it's usually from a male perspective, or they highlight a lot of the males, but they sprinkle a female in there every once in a while, and it usually be MC Light or
was just about to say,
Roxanne,
yeah.
Shantae, or something like that. But this one right here, it was created
strictly-
by a female to
Did it have
highlight
salt and pepper?
salt and
Yeah, salt and
pepper. It had
pepper.
everybody on it.
Well,
As
no, they
Queen
said Nick, that
Latifah,
she was
everybody.
upset because she wasn't on it.
they highlight everybody,
Yeah, yeah.
but just people sitting
they
down
gave
actually
them an honorable
talking.
mention.
Yeah,
Okay.
honorable
Like,
mentions.
yeah.
And it was a lot of stuff I learned about females in rap. Like
I learned who the first female rapper was. That was pretty.
Shy Rock.
Yeah, I never heard of her before.
That
That's
was
fire.
kind of crazy. I've heard the name, but didn't know nothing about her. But I would recommend. It's a 4-part docu-series. It's hosted by Rhapsody and a lot of different
I
female
had no idea
artists.
the Brat was the first female to go platinum.
Ever.
That's crazy.
Ever 4 times. We have to give females props because
Yeah.
they speaking the loudest right now. We have our gripes about what they call pussy rap. They talked about that on there too. Like it's just like they feel like we only one thing, but it's more rappers that could do that. It is
And
what
that
it
be
is.
some bullshit though, and I so hate that because it be like, y'all say that, but then niggas really want to listen to no bitch that's like super hard.
I like the sprinkle.
Like
Just
you
don't-
can say some bars, but I'm saying if a bitch like I got the nines, you don't want to hear that.
But that's
you
the
don't.
problem with female rap that I don't know if females feel that way or they make it that way, but females feel like they have to be extreme of whatever it is.
Yeah,
it's okay to just talk about your life and your day.
Yeah.
You don't
But the nigga rappers is the same. You don't think like all of them. You a drug dealer. You did this. It's the same. It's only but women because that's what you have to talk about. You got a pussy. So that's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna give you an example. When you think about rappers and you say male rappers, you have rappers like Joe Budden, Lupe Fiasco, Lil Baby, T.I., 50 Cent. That's a plethora of different styles of rap. You got one that's gonna kill you, one that's gonna church you, one that's gonna drug you. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to female rappers, it's either I got a pussy or I'm about to kill you.
Exactly.
Like it's like, bitch, you don't have nothing going on in your life besides
You know
that.
why I think that is
But it is some. It is some.
It is.
It's a
I
lot,
was just
but they
about to
just
say
don't-
those ones. If they don't make it, the
That's
ones who
true.
talking about being a single mom or doing this. I
But
can
they're
guarantee
coming. They're
that
coming.
it is a lot
They're
out
coming.
there
'Cause
like
I've been
that.
seeing them.
That's why I
I
said
see
you gotta
them.
sprinkle it. It's gotta
Yeah.
be a little.
You got your look.
But guess
y'all.
what? That pussy popping is what's finna sell. Me talking about sucking
you got
dick, me
those,
goddamn.
yeah.
But that's what's gonna.
Then if they don't
you know,
get sexualized, then you got a rapper to come out like Scarlett that's like fuck them.
and then they like, oh, she's too aggressive. She's too hard. She's
Okay,
like a
so
nigga.
the thing with Scarlett,
know?
it's her look and it's her
She like she
style
punch you
of
in the
rapping.
fucking mouth.
Like she's,
But if that's her,
but look,
if
like,
that's
she's
her,
not. She's
She not
actually
half
not
naked?
that
Is
skilled.
that what- I mean-
you know what I'm saying? You got Flo Milli.
Yeah.
Flau'jae,
Yeah.
Camouflage daughter,
They
Boosie
really be
daughter, they really
spitting,
be
like,
rapping,
really
and it's
spitting.
not. I'm gonna kill you.
would you throw Almaretta in there?
Almaretta,
Yeah,
it's
I
other
fuck with her, yeah.
Tierra Whack. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's a lot of female rappers that's really
You know who
diverse.
daughter else can rap? Machine Gun Kelly. He
I
has a
know.
daughter.
The white guy.
Yes,
I
and
remember.
he got a daughter. That bitch
Oh, she can
be
spit?
spitting
Oh, okay.
fucking
That's
Hey,
bars.
the daughters of these male
She
rappers
does.
be fucking
I forgot her name, but you can look her up. Yeah,
I'm
she's
gonna
good.
check her out because it is a place for all of these girls that we talking about. They're gonna be the ones that carry this
That's
shit.
exactly-
That
yeah.
that pussy rap is gonna
gets
be
old
like
after a while.
drug dealer rap.
Yeah.
But
Eventually,
I feel
it's gonna like.
the rappers like I feel like Cardi B. I feel like she has a balance. I don't feel like it's all like yes, that's what be selling, but she definitely
I
talk
feel like
about
that's how it is with Lotto too.
you
She
know
has a
other
balance,
stuff too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's a balance, and
Yeah.
that's why they are making it so far because it's like the niggas can listen to it too. It's not just about popping.
I don't
pussy.
feel weird
You know what I'm saying?
listening to Lotto.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what
like
I'm
by
saying?
myself,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
and-
feel gay or no shit like that.
Right.
Like it's some
What
about
about Sexy Red?
Absolutely not. I'm not. Get
Sexy
the fuck
Red-
out of here.
I love her.
I just feel like she don't got no talent. Like I don't.
I feel like that shows you so. Like I feel like that.
We was
shows
just talking
you,
about that.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like
and she hard to look at.
I don't think so. I feel like you have to have it though somewhat to be able, and I feel like she has it, and you have to give her that.
She has a I don't give a fuck. That's
She
what it
has
is.
she has an STD.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just
All she needs is you.
all I need is you. This stud.
Is that a bar or no?
That was a bar in
No,
life.
no,
Like,
it wasn't.
and keep it on your like. Wear it.
That shit was a confession. What the fuck it
Yeah.
No,
sound
she
like.
said it on the interview that she had caught the clap a couple times.
Yeah, I just feel like we are at a place where you need to see other things, and I don't think nobody's just came out the STD route.
I
yet.
just feel like
So
it's
she's-
getting worse and worse.
It's getting
and
worse.
That
The
bitch
bar
said,
is
I'm looking
the
for
bar
a
is in
stud.
hell.
Like
I got the
she had to
Yeah.
undercut Sukiana
It's
somehow.
wrong.
She just like
No, that's her homegirl. Like
But
they.
I feel like
believe
she's
it.
worse.
The
I believe
bar-
it.
the bar
If I had to
right now.
compare, I feel like she's worse.
Sukiana and
I like
Sexy
Sukiana.
Red, they are like
International hoes.
International. I
There
feel
we
like
go.
the bar is in hell when it comes
And
to
they
hell.
wear
I
proudly.
love it. I love
Do
it.
your
I
thing.
love because
Do your
there's so
thing.
many
Get your
women
money.
out here who be fucking niggas for free.
Yeah.
And I'm not
feel
even
you.
saying, but it's like, bitch, why not? Like, I just feel like that's a part of it. What she just tweeted the other day, every bitch in some way, shape, or form, bitch, you done sold that pussy for a meal, for a goddamn,
okay.
for something.
Something.
But you're lying. You're lying. I
That's
never.
no-
you're
yeah, that's no
lying.
different than
You know what I'm
telling
saying?
a nigga has
So
paid
it's
for it
just
in some
like
form, some
whether
fashion.
if you
Take her to the
knowing that if I
movies.
spend all this money, she gonna give me some. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
She's
So
not
it's just
physically handing
like
it to her.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's refreshing. Like, do I feel like she lyrically hard? No, but I mean, I don't want to hear that anyways. Nigga, I want to shake
Yeah.
this ass, and she talk about shaking that ass, and that's
That's the
what's
fan base.
Yep,
that's
yep.
what's
I love the female dynamic. I think everybody just wants a balance. That's
Yeah.
all it
Yeah.
is. Can we just get a balance? It's
she
not
don't have
knocking
about you.
you.
She not. She don't have it.
Yeah,
she
it's not
ratchet.
knocking you or knocking y'all. It's just you do this and you do this,
Yeah.
but don't just highlight this like this is the only thing because they always talk about
If
how
all
they
you
put
know is
females
selling
in a box.
motherfucking food stamps.
Yeah, talk
Yeah.
about that
Yeah.
shit.
And goddamn,
Talk about that shit.
You know, selling pussy. That's
Talk
what
about
she
that
know
shit.
about.
But
That's
It's just
know what,
acting like females aren't regular people.
But the
females
only
are
thing that kills
people.
me is
Yeah.
just like they'll do that and be like, but no, I would never let my daughter listen to my songs. Why not?
because it's
inappropriate is
entertainment.
inappropriate.
Because it's inappropriate. Because it's entertainment.
It's still a
That's so
separation
different.
between-
Okay, would you
No.
let the kids listen to the podcast? Relax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, when they was in here the other day,
I'm
I
just
was trying to
saying,
edit
you know what I'm
turn that
saying?
shit off.
Like, just only it's a job. This is what entertainment, but you know, this you're not lit. No,
Yeah.
that one. You know
No,
what I'm
it's
saying?
a-
If this
it's
is
a
what I
difference between-
do
yeah.
to provide, I don't think that that's wrong, and I feel like that be bullshit because you can have a nigga who can talk about all this and they don't never say nothing about his fatherhood, but as soon as a bitch talk about popping some pussy and they like, oh, she's a bad mom. Why? Because that's what you know. What I'm, or not
now
a bad
look,
mom, but you know what I'm
look,
saying?
look,
Like,
y'all know male rappers is so normal that the disrespect for male rappers it just goes in one ear and out the other. But male rappers have literally been getting the short end of the stick.
Them niggas
the
have
whole
never been good
time.
fathers.
These niggas ain't good, dad.
As soon as he get
They
money,
don't know
he
how to,
forget
you
about
know
his
what I'm
kids.
saying?
He
Like
got
they,
popping
you know
kids
why? Because
everywhere.
that's what happens.
Okay, that's
I'm just
crazy.
saying.
but y'all know
More
what happens.
often
But
than
we,
not.
we see a lot of hip hop fathers.
It's like I
like
feel.
dedicated dads.
I feel like
It's a narrative for men just like women.
I feel like that is and only in celebrity world, that's a new trend. As if like, you know, back in the day it was all like fuck bitches, but now niggas is young 21 marrying bitches. I feel like that's and so it's cool to be a dad now. So
Yeah.
that's why you
versus-
see so many because
It's
you guys
cool
think
to be a husband now too.
you see what I'm saying?
We've
Like
grown. Hip hop
and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but all I'm saying is, nigga, that's what it was because that's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas wasn't being dads.
So when are women gonna step out of the pussy rap that
It's
Lil'
coming.
Kim started?
It's
Y'all see what I'm
coming.
saying?
there's
If
I
everything
feel
depends
like-
on those back, you see what I'm saying? When is the? Because you can't say, "Oh, women is just now getting on." Bitch, Lil' Kim is the blueprint. Period.
But
for
even
this
still,
shit.
but that's
Stocking
only
niggas
what
smart.
20
Yeah,
years ago. And
yeah.
how long has 10 years ago? And that's how long has rap been around?
25 years ago. Lil' Kim dropped in '96. That was like a good halfway into
half of
hip-hop.
hip-hop, yeah,
You know,
half of hip-hop.
females been here since the beginning. That's what the documentary
Yeah.
was trying to stress.
Yeah.
Like we was
And I'm
here
not
too,
saying
nigga.
that, you know what I'm saying? I just
But
feel
look,
like-
we gonna keep it moving all
Yeah.
the way because I want to touch on the Eminem Melly Bell shit. Y'all was just talking about how he flow. Melly Bell dropped a diss to Eminem. And that shit was like weird as fuck. Hear somebody rap that old against somebody with a new flow,
Right.
and it's like, bro,
Shut the
I
fuck
come
up.
here and not destroy
Sit
you.
down somewhere.
sit your ass down. And he
I will
is
pull up in the car. caught.
Come on, right.
Good Lord.
Can I play
Please sit
it?
down.
Can I
Please
play
sit
it?
down.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna just take this part out, y'all. But I just want to play it. I want y'all to hear Melly Mel try to do a diss record.
That name alone sounds old as hell, Melly Mel. Who the fuck? Nobody doubles their name no more.
Even the music. First of all, you talk LL Cool J.
Yes,
Like,
you do. That shit sounds
LL Cool J
terrible.
probably
was he
sound
there
like
at the
him.
thing?
Yes, he was there.
okay.
But he killed it.
Okay.
He killed his era is what he killed.
He killed that shit. That right there was horrible.
You sound a fool.
Yeah, sit your
down.
ass
So that's how it would
back.
have sounded if they would have been dissing each other back in the day.
Nigga said, like, what are you like? And it's
Right.
like,
Called out of your book
Yes.
bag.
because why does it even sound? Why do you have that beat? You could have picked even a
better beat.
You picked the
That
beat from
sounded
the beat from
But
90.
that's how
from
he
87.
raps, though.
That nigga
What's
made
it called? ABC rap.
ABC rap.
Yeah.
That's
It
how
is
he
ABC.
raps.
I'm going to the store. Let's get deep.
He's the one that had "Don't Push Me."
Exactly.
Close to.
Yeah, so
That's what he's known for.
That
So
was
it's
Pull
like,
the rug up under your leg.
Yeah.
but think about it though. If he would have tried it any other way, he would have still got back.
Yeah.
It's like, why you trying to sound all young? Dude,
Because that's better than sounding like that.
But if
yes.
that nigga would have came in like Eminem, like,
They would have been like,
It's just about eras,
Either way,
man.
don't do it.
Eras. Eminem fucking worked them. You know.
That's
That's like-
unfair.
it was
that's like beating up an old man.
Yeah.
You should have
Yeah.
just left it alone.
It was
Sent
like-
a little tweet out.
Some people you don't even. I wouldn't even say nothing back to
Right,
him.
that's what I'm saying.
But you have to say something back because in the spirit of hip hop, which he comes from,
Yeah.
Melly Mel, he would expect you to. I'll have to give it to him for not going. Well, he started this shit in
At the
interviews.
end of the day,
but-
Eminem has always been iffy in our culture anyway.
Yeah.
Mind your place and respect the
white
legend.
boy.
That's all
He's
I'm
like-
saying. Like, that shit not for real though. Like,
Well,
no.
yeah. Hip hop has been giving us a lot of entertainment for the last 50 years, and it still continues to. And we're going to switch it to a more serious topic. And we've been on this guy for literally ever. Tory Lanez, 10 years.
That's not right, bro. That's just excessive.
A dime
Fuck what you
flat.
talking about? That's not right.
It's too many holes in this damn trial anyway
shit
to
right.
even have that shit happen. Like I don't understand. Like
10 piece? That's nah, fuck no.
With no nuggets, no
Come on,
fries.
no sauce, no nothing.
the trial
nigga,
was
raw.
crazy.
Glad that this shit is finally fucking over, but a lot of people feel that that's excessive. But
He was facing 22.
he was facing 22. I take 10 over
So,
22 any day.
yeah.
Nah, I fucking take 0. This is bullshit.
But I don't know, y'all. It's state time. I believe he's only gonna do about 2 or 3 years.
I say that too, but
They're
it's
gonna give him
just
some
like,
good behavior, some house arrest, and maybe like 8 years of probation or
But you
something.
know how-
And you got to go back
But
to
see, it's
Canada.
like if you ever been on probation, bro, that shit worse than jail. 'Cause it's
he
like,
might not go back to Canada because he's trying to get married right now.
Oh.
He should have been married.
Yeah.
As soon as I shot that bitch, I would have got married the next
I
day.
feel
I
like
mean,
it's
for real.
excessive. I
If he,
mean,
allegedly,
yeah.
if he shot the bitch.
but if he shot her, I always look at. I mean, nobody knows. You know, nobody was there. But I look at it like shit. If it was your family member, they got fucking shot. You would want them to serve some time. You see what I'm saying? We're only looking at it from the outside looking in. If your sister got shot, you wouldn't want the nigga to get 10 years.
But if my sister,
If it was obvious that he shot her.
I'm a compassionate person, so if my sister got shot and then she performs the next day and she like that don't even make sense to me. Like, and I know my nigga, I know you for real, so it's like nigga, I ain't.
Because
finna let-
I gotta go on. The fan.
but I'm not
She
finna let
twerked
you.
hours later.
I'm
it was
not
like
gonna
literally
let
the
you
next
send a
day.
nigga to jail because you got an attitude. Like that's feelings should be not.
First of
involved.
all, she's not doing it. The state is doing it. That's number one. You see what I'm saying? It's not her.
she could have dropped the case.
First of all, once it's picked up, it's picked up. That's what's federal charge. You know what I'm saying? Like once she had no control
hard
in that.
to
You
drop.
know what I'm saying? Eve, that's like when a nigga beat a woman and you
but
still
it
try
don't
to let it
help
go.
either. You like he shot me. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
he
he can go to jail.
did. He did.
I just don't believe
not what
she
the doctor
got
said.
Shot, man.
It's not what the doctor said.
Y'all know shot. We talking about
That's
shot,
like
not
through
glass.
and through, not shards,
glass
not
shards,
fragments. Wow,
That
right
bitch
in your
got
motherfucking-
shot.
She got shot in her foot and got up and walked.
And
Shot is shot.
Bitch, where?
No.
Bitch, where?
Come on, bro.
Who this
Come
for?
on, bro.
I don't know. It's a lot of holes in it.
It's a lot of hoes, but I'm gonna say, if anything, you got time because you didn't get up on the stand and say what the fuck really happened. So
He
you
do
letting
be
somebody
going
else
back
do
and
it.
forth though,
He be
'cause
back
he was
and
like,
forth.
he thank God for getting this time. Then he was like, but that's not saying I get it. I'm like, nigga,
Yeah, he
pick a side, bro.
stop playing games.
Yeah.
Nigga, you just got sentenced and you still playing fucking
You
mind
know why?
games and word
Because
games.
he did that shit and now he like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, you thought you wasn't going to jail? That's what it was.
Basically,
You thought you was gonna get deported?
oops.
If that nigga does anything over 5 years, I do believe that his career might be over.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is
I don't
because
think so.
in rap music, time moves so
It does,
fast.
but the way
But-
shit set up, he could be sending shit.
And not even
from
that
the-
though. This nigga, he's backed by 2 countries. Nigga, he got Canada and the U.S. behind him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's 2 countries.
That nigga stupid
If we don't
popping
fuck with
in
him, they will. Or vice
And
versa,
then now you
know
a
what I'm saying?
thug for real. You doing a bid?
Now
You
you're right.
finna do a bid?
Now
Okay.
you can really say, when you get a, I shot a bitch, I did a dog. That's
Y'all know
what
what's really gonna go viral though? That first post jail interview or song.
Oh yeah,
of
hell
course.
yeah.
If he
Of course.
addresses
You know he
it
gonna be
in any
releasing
way,
music from jail.
Or album, like, you know, if you release an album and he just
Yeah.
got out, that's gonna people gonna rush to hear
I feel
that.
like a part of me believes that if he didn't do it, let's say he didn't do it, he's just trying to not snitch.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like if he was gonna snitch or say something like that, it would ruin his career, or he feel like it was.
Because that's what he's standing on.
Exactly. So
Nigga,
he's
you
no,
can't be-
it's not snitching if you are against somebody and they're saying you did something and you were saying I didn't do
But
it.
if
That's,
that's, but if that is your persona and that's all
but
you
that's
talk
not
about, yes
snitching.
it is.
No, it's
put
not.
this woman, you snitching on a
telling-
woman. You
That's
know how they
not-
try to
That's
flip it
his
on your
persona.
social
You
media.
can be like,
you
I'm
can-
a certified real
no,
nigga. I did it up.
no, I even in that, but you
Gangsters don't
snitching.
snitch.
It no, what and I agree, but snitching is offering information. You can not saying you didn't do something is not snitching.
He never said he didn't do it.
I'm not
Like-
doing 22 years for nobody.
That's what I
And
just-
if I
I'm just about
didn't
to ask
shoot
you that.
somebody,
I'm
like,
saying I didn't do it. You see what I'm saying?
years,
This
you would say
motherfucker did
something.
it. And
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what everybody say. I'm going to still drop this
Like,
music,
exactly.
nigga. I'm not going to jail for 22 years.
Exactly.
22?
No, he did that shit and he got to stand on it. And he's like, I'm standing. Now
But
I
it's
got.
like, okay, but you gotta think about the flip side. Like you always say, you do tell, nigga, your career is over. Nobody
It's
buys
not
your music.
over.
You don't know that.
It's not over.
The way the cancel culture is so fucking real, it's crazy.
Is
Unless he gonna stay overseas or something, you know what I'm saying? That's
but
just real,
he's.
though.
I feel like
Name anybody who came back from a jail bounce back besides Gucci.
Like
Nigga.
snitching? Oh,
Just in
yeah.
general.
nigga,
Tupac.
baby, he did a bid and it came out. He blew
Wayne.
the fuck up.
Wayne.
Hella people.
Baby-
like, what do you
baby
mean?
had a-
They almost get
Gucci.
famous after doing the bid.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you did a bid and you came home.
Yeah,
And
the
Now, if you-
solid ones.
if you
you're
snitch, though,
that's what I'm
if
saying.
you're
The
known for
solid ones.
snitching,
do.
But that's
Weird,
not
that's like
a
You come back after jail, you don't come back after snitching. Boosie. You know what
you
I'm
come
saying?
back
But that's
Yeah.
not. Again, that's what I'm saying. Even in, I be watching like the little interviews and shit. That's not
Boosie said
considered.
offer up any type of information.
That's
to-
not offering
Saying
information.
it's not you is not snitching, but saying
That's
it's
what
not
I'm-
me, it's him.
That's not
snitching.
what I said. That's what I'm saying. Just saying he never once said I didn't do that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Because they would be like, well, who did?
you don't
I
have
don't
to
know.
say that.
Yes,
you don't.
do.
No, you
One
don't.
question goes with the other.
Nah, you
If
don't.
you
That's-
didn't, then who?
But
That's
even
a
on my
problem solved.
interviews, you see what I'm saying? Like you never said you didn't do it.
He never said he
Nah, he
didn't do it. He
didn't.
bullshitted with his words and played with
You play, you
semantics.
see, and that's all.
That's why you're
and
sitting in
it's-
jail.
Still
And
doing
it's
it
like
now.
at the
Yeah.
end of the
That's
day,
why
you
you're
know,
in jail.
people be trying to act like that shit ain't real. But no, nigga, at deep down, I'm not saying we wasn't there. Nobody knows. But
Yeah.
you know, if he would be going, you got kids so much harder. But nigga, you like, damn, I fucked up. I could be getting this, but he's gonna get off. You know, he's gonna sit a couple years, maybe.
That man
You know what I'm
invested
saying? And-
millions into his lawyers. They
Come
heard
on
that
now.
22 and was like, hey, I could get that down for you. All you got to do is pay me this.
You know what I'm saying?
This
Like,
nigga went from
get 10, do
22, literally cut off half
He
the time.
probably got to get 10 do 2 type
Yeah.
shit.
He's
like.
definitely. They not
And he
gonna
already got 1 year time served.
Yeah, we'll see. But we're going to keep it moving. Hey, I love when people keep it real.
Me
I
too.
like how we get to the point where motherfuckers is saying what they really mean and
you
mean what
like
they
it.
say. And they don't give a fuck about this cancel shit.
Yes.
Neo.
Yeah.
Neo's-
That's because Neo been together. I knew Neo was getting canceled when he took his damn hat off.
All right, for real, right? Neo and Just Hilarious, they didn't release videos lately where they just like, look, they going at the LG,
I wholeheartedly
all that
agree.
shit. They
I
like,
wholeheartedly
nigga, you're
agree.
not this. I'm a woman. Don't
I
call me no cis woman
wholeheartedly
shit.
agree.
Neo like, nigga, your child can't do this, and this, usually
Well,
just
he
even
was
saying
like-
that type of shit get you canceled.
I totally agree with him on his interview with Laurier. He said, why would I allow my young child, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 12-year-old, whatever, to make a life-changing decision that young? He said, he made an example, like, if you give a 5-year-old candy all day, he gonna eat the fucking candy. Like,
Yep.
if you come up to you saying, if you have a boy, he wants to be a girl, ask your son, what is a girl? Like, you know, he can't even answer that because he only 5.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Kids
like,
don't know what they wanna eat.
Like, you
Yeah.
can't let somebody that young make that kind of decision. Like, and I totally agree with him on that.
Because
Like,
if you do,
I
where
don't-
do you draw the line? What if you say, I want to play fucking video games all day? You gonna
Yeah.
let him play video? You know
I
what I'm
want to
saying?
be a killer.
When do you stop and be like, no? You know what I'm saying?
And he
Like,
also said he said me personally, he never said anybody else has to do this, so you got to think like I think and shit like that.
Together.
And he's standing in that shit though.
Yeah.
I like that he's standing in that shit.
I kind of agree with him on that because I think it's ridiculous. Like, but that's just me. But it's just the fact that he spoke his mind and stuff like that. He's like, if I get canceled for this, it is what it is. Like everybody. He also mentioned things being so sensitive now. Like, you know, he said comedians can't even tell jokes no more and all that stuff. Like the world is so fucking sensitive. Like you get canceled for the littlest shit. Like it's crazy and people get mad. Why
But
you mad
all
for?
that shit is I think all that shit is only online, y'all. Y'all know online T.I. don't get no love, but on that show we watched yesterday, man, they
He's
was
still
lit.
famous
You know what I'm
as
saying?
fuck in real life.
That's
Like,
why they say this
This nigga probably
online.
still get free shit sent to him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and Neo stood in that shit, man. Whether you like what he's saying or not, I believe in people having the
I
right
agree,
to say what
Me
the fuck
too.
they want
You
to
should be able to say what you wanna
Freedom
say.
of speech,
Right.
even
I
if you
feel
say
like-
some shit I don't agree with.
I feel like heterosexual people are getting attacked more than, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's
It's
that
an
shit-
agenda.
for
It's
real,
a narrative.
for
It's
real.
an agenda. It's
that
all
shit's
that.
wild. Like,
And I like that he's speaking that way. Hey, it's no disrespect on anybody's lifestyle
No,
that you choose to
of
live
course not.
until you start involving
But that's what he said too. Like
Yeah.
that's what he said too. He's just like, look, I'm not disrespecting. Like, you know, I have.
And
all
we
the
shouldn't even
respect.
have to say
Yeah.
this. We shouldn't even have to say it's no disrespect to anybody's lifestyle.
Yes,
We shouldn't even have to say
and
that.
get
He was
so
like,
offended.
look, it's no disrespect to LGBTQ, or whatever. I respect everybody. Love is love. That's what he said. But he said, me personally, he said, I just think it's crazy. And then he mentioned something in California about a law saying if your child come to you and say they want to be a different gender and you
have
don't
to,
do
yeah.
it, you get your child taken away. That's crazy.
It's like that in Canada too. In Canada, you can go to jail if you don't
What?
identify somebody as the gender that they say they are,
crazy.
and that's real. But Neo, you gonna need them soldiers with you, boy.
For real.
that shit about to get real, my boy.
You about to have. You
Hey,
gotta.
but
he bred it up, though.
You
They
got a
in,
fight on
son.
your hand,
Yeah,
right?
different type of money.
And speaking of fighting,
Brawling.
Montgomery
Right,
Ball.
I watched that shit like 50
Come on,
fucking
y'all.
times.
Come on, y'all.
bro.
Let's
They
get
was
into it.
I was
his
so
ass.
proud. I'm like, when bruh jumped in the water and started swimming,
Hey,
bruh, I
that's
was
a
all
different
with this
level of
shit.
savage, right?
That's
Man.
I have to commend that nigga on the fact that he swam somewhere and got up and fought.
It's,
Yeah.
When
the
I saw him
stamina
doing
was
that,
amazing.
I was like, that nigga's a kid.
Yes,
and
he
that
is.
nigga's that. Hey,
Nigga, and first of all, he swam in boots.
He swam
in fucking boots. Like,
Montgomery Ball.
You know what
Y'all
I'm
heard all the
saying?
songs that come with it?
It's so many memes. There's so many.
it's the chairs for
Hey,
me.
we
I think
did-
I got a chair tattooed on him.
Yes, we didn't been talking about this shit. Of course, people. It's been over mentioned for a week, but man, I'm just proud overall at the camaraderie and us coming together in some
They
way.
ain't leave that man hanging. Like,
Yeah.
shit got real, bro.
But motherfuckers getting arrested now, y'all.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
But it wasn't him, though. Like, it was
It's
a,
like 4 people. I think 4
Yeah, it
people.
was-
The dude that hit the woman with the chair is arrested.
yes, and the whole family is arrested.
How do you find out who these people are?
Okay, so what happened was I don't know his name, but the guy, he was just telling them to move. It was a white family, and it was their boat was in the way of the ferry, so he was telling them to move their boat. I guess shit got real, and that's when the fight broke out, and then a lot of people came out of nowhere
Yeah.
just because you're not finna leave no nigga hanging.
I would
bro.
have
That's
threw a punch or two if I was there. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
I mean, for real.
It's like
because they even the crazy part about it was they. At first, black people started to come to help, and then, of course, white people kept swinging. Nigga, you only get one punch on me before I
is
say
it
stop.
weird?
Like,
Is it weird that every time I see white people fighting black people, I only see racism in the punches? How come I just can't see a fight? Like the way they was punching that man, it looked hateful to me. I was just like, somebody need to come help this nigga.
It was like alleged slurs thrown in there, supposedly.
when he
That's
threw
what
that hat in the
everybody
air, y'all, it was all the popping.
because he wasn't no hoe, bro. He like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not finna talk to nobody crazy.
But you can't
like,
help but thinking about it like that. If you looking at a video of a whole bunch of white men jumping onto them, you know what I mean?
In
you're
Montgomery,
gonna think
Alabama.
That shit
yeah,
look
right?
like an ant swarm. You
You're
ever see
gonna
some
think
shit go into
Yo,
an ant pile?
it looked like an ant pile. And I used to shout out Montgomery, Alabama all the time.
That's
because
one of the worst. Don't ever get caught Montgomery by yourself.
I
boy.
spent some time out there. Like I smoked and listened to T.I. versus T.I.P. riding around that city of Montgomery because I got stuck in
They
Montgomery.
gonna hit you with the E from around these parts all your
For real. And it was like it looked like a joyous place to be where I was at. That's
It's
the
a
capital.
sundown.
Y'all heard that song? Don't try this in a small
Oh,
town.
yes, I did. That shit was wild.
It's a
That
mess.
shit was wild.
Oh man, we gonna
God.
keep it going. Keep it going. Come have a taste with tea with my
Yeah.
girl Taste Tea.
Okay, so hey y'all. If you could hook your spouse up to a lie detector test and ask them questions, would you?
Is that shit accurate?
They said you. I mean, they said it's not impossible to pass them, but it is very hard though. You got to be like real calm and like you can't raise no. But anytime a nigga start asking you questions,
Ain't you gonna be nervous
they know
anyway?
you automatically get nervous. Like you have to be able to
Unless you're-
trick your body not
unless
to
you're a
get
liar.
nervous. That's
Yeah, because some people get a lot of you.
Or you make your body interpret the question a different way.
Yeah.
Like this, like you're gonna get married and you just had the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying?
Do a lot of
I wouldn't do it. That's stupid too.
Nah, I wouldn't do it.
Because you're gonna, no matter what, you're gonna ask questions and you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know. I think it's just stupid.
Yeah, you would leave it alone.
I don't leave a lot of technical just because I don't feel like it's real. I don't feel like I can.
No,
believe
okay.
a
What
lot
if
of
it's real though? So if it's real, like you could,
everything is straight, like it's
accurate.
guaranteed
Like
to
we're
be
not
accurate.
right. Like we're not thinking about like if they could cheat it. No, that's deep to do.
If I had a fucked up partner, I would. But like when you got that trust, you don't really.
Yeah.
Think
Not
like,
even just like in this current situation. I just mean like in life,
marriage,
like you know what I'm
like
saying?
if you gotta do that, bro, it ain't even. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Maybe on some stupid shit like, bitch, did you eat the last of?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that shit is like on the phone. If you go to somebody, you're going to find what you're looking for, no matter what it is. Like,
So yeah, but you believe in passwords.
it doesn't matter.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't be like you look for something, you gonna find it, but then everybody got each other passwords. So that mean that you looking right.
But it don't even.
no?
I feel like when I hear people say that term, I feel like you find what you're
Because
looking
I don't
for.
believe
as far
in
as
that.
like,
Do you believe in
What,
that?
the password thing?
Yes.
What do you mean?
No.
Like sharing passwords?
No.
I don't.
I do that.
It's my
The reason
phone.
why I don't believe
I mean,
in the
and I see
password
no
shit is
reason to
because
look in
your phone is your phone.
Yeah.
Like, why
No,
the
for
fuck
sure.
am I worried about what's in
It's
your
my-
phone?
exactly.
You know what
It's
I'm saying?
my phone.
Am I going to take your wallet? Can you have anything of your own?
No, I agree.
Even if you're in I still have my entertainment, my things that I want to do. I watch what I want to watch.
And
My
it's my
show.
phone. Who
It's
cares?
mine. You
Yeah,
know what
it's
I'm
my
saying? It
shit.
got to be some type of. Everything can't be one. You know, that's how you
all
get.
my information on my phone, so I just give it.
Yeah.
It don't bother me.
And everybody had their own thing that they do. Why are you even concerned about my phone?
Right.
I'm not even asking about yours or nothing like that. That's kind of crazy. But no, to answer the question, no.
No,
I wouldn't.
No. Okay, so then one more question. Do y'all believe like social media is ruining marriages? Like why it's not lasting so long, or do you think
Yes,
it's because
absolutely.
people are so, you know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like
In
just
what
off of
ways?
what
In what ways? Because overall,
I just think because
yes,
people
but-
are so, you know, you have so much more access to different things and different, you know what I'm saying? Or do you believe like if a person is committed, they're just committed? If they're gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat regardless if it's social media. But I feel like it wasn't like this before, where you had so many, you know what I'm saying, like apps you could go and see 60,000,011 big booty Keishas in 30 seconds versus, you know, us growing up, we didn't have no Instagram or I mean we had MySpace, but
Right.
you know.
I think just off of that reason alone, because it's like everybody, you want to be the reason, like just all y'all said, you want to be so private. You know what I'm saying? Like everything has to be private. I don't want you to see that. Why not? You know what I'm saying? If you're supposed to be with somebody forever, you love that person. If you put them on your will,
that even with like the
you know what I'm
posting and
saying?
stuff, like
when
does
your
it
spouse
matter to you
dies-
if the person posts you or
when
not?
your spouse dies, you have to tell the person what to do with that. But like all that, it's not just being with somebody. It comes with a lot. So it's like you're literally sharing everything with that person. What the fuck is a phone? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel anyway. So it's just like I feel like it does ruin shit because it makes everybody want to be so private. You only see what people allow you to see. Like you see the most biggest celebrities. You're like, oh, they're the best couples, but behind closed doors, he probably punching her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's. I believe so. Yeah.
I feel like social media ruins relationships.
I feel
for
like
time purposes and for relationship purposes. So people who use it for like cheating, and then on top of that, it sucks time away from the other partner. Like, you know what I mean? Because
you're always on your phone.
Because
that's a turn off to me. If we're out about and you're on your phone, like that's instantly a turn off to me.
You're distracted.
Yeah.
It's.
What are you looking at?
I would say it's a problem.
But what if they like, it's my phone? What does it matter?
No,
Like,
it's a
but that's what I'm
distraction.
saying.
Put your phone down.
But if you're going off of my phone is my phone, you can't go.
But
to
that's a
whatever
relationship. But that's a relationship in the passwords. That's different from being on a date.
I don't know. I feel like privacy is acceptable in a relationship. And
like that's okay to have it's something that's yours.
I do understand it's okay to have something that's yours.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing some foul shit up in that motherfucker, it will eventually come to light.
Yeah.
But I do believe in privacy in different ways. Like even when it comes to bathroom shit or anything, it's like I believe in privacy. You just can't just
Share
invade my
everything.
space in every way because I'll get tired of you or we get irritated
It's
at
so
each other.
crazy you said
It's
that
a real
because
thing.
I had a conversation with somebody and they made let me not say that, but they almost made me feel like I was crazy because I don't want to spend like 24/7
That shit
with
That's
them.
not crazy
that's
at all.
unrealistic.
You know what I'm
because I
saying?
was born
And
in
it-
this world alone.
And it's like
self-help,
well,
self-care.
I like to
is a real
spend
thing.
time with you, and it's like I like to spend time with you too. I love to spend time with you, but why is
Every
it
second?
bad
Every second?
that I want to go home or
Yeah.
that I want to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Like,
value my
but some
alone
people
time, too.
look at it like, well, if
Yeah.
you want to be, I love
But
to.
I think it depends on what y'all talking about though, because it's just like, okay, if you're in a couple with somebody and y'all live together and y'all both go to work and y'all both have outside activities, when that person wants to spend time with you,
No,
I
like when
feel
y'all don't work, like say nobody works.
Well, see, that's different. You, of course, you're always around each other. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's different. I feel like when you have outside obligations, then those outside obligations is that time apart.
Yeah, of
You see what I'm
course.
saying? So it's just like,
No.
You don't feel that way?
No, hell no.
You don't feel that
Work
way?
is not a time for you
It
to
doesn't
release.
count.
Yeah.
That does not count. Everybody needs their own space and time
No.
for the not saying, we don't talk for weeks at a time.
No, I get.
but
I've always
me
said that
going to
you
work-
should still have your own friends and group
yeah.
friends. Like it shouldn't be a problem if I want to hang out just me.
Yeah.
But
know.
now you talking about marriage. Married people can't hang with single people and shit like that.
That's what-
Like,
yeah, it's
that's a little
different. Like, that's
that's a
just
little bit
different.
different.
Right.
It's very
But
different.
That's different. But couples and stuff, it's like. Even with marriage, everybody needs their own self time.
You just need your own time.
Like, if that was the case, how come you can't be around your kids all day? It's the
Yeah.
same thing. Nobody wants to be around anybody constantly.
Yeah.
You need your own time to release and come back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
no, for sure.
Like
I
you
understand.
need
That's
that
what I be saying,
unwinding.
but then it just be like
It's unrealistic
I'm a
for a
bitch,
person
or
to be-
like,
No, you're not.
well, you don't like to spend
No,
time
you're
with me.
not.
Like that's crazy. Is that manipulative?
What do you-
Because I be feeling.
Is there anything you want to do constantly?
No.
Exactly. Like even with people, you can't just take a.
And it doesn't take away the love I have for you.
It doesn't take away. I
just
can
want my
love
own
you
time.
better
Yeah.
if I can.
You have a time to miss you.
Exactly.
That's
Like,
me.
process.
I need to
Some
miss
people don't
you.
got shit going for with
know what I'm saying?
themselves, so
Like-
they latch on and stay
Yeah.
latched.
I actually broke up with somebody because of that. Like she used to get mad. Remember I used to that girl
That's a real
Sarah?
thing, though.
Like I used to. She used to get mad if I tried to go to school and stuff like that. Like why you always want to leave? Nigga, I'm going
Bitch,
to school.
get
Like,
busy.
you know what I'm saying?
That's a real. Now that's some inner demon abandonment
Yeah.
issues a person got to deal with. Like,
Everybody dealt with
Yeah.
that, but that was like
Yeah.
more younger, like
Yeah.
when you didn't have other things going in your life. Bitch, go get busy.
Right, we grown
Nigga,
now.
Go get busy.
Yeah.
Go get something to do. Occupy yourself
sure.
so you can talk to me
real.
about it or engage with me in things that interest you.
okay, so how about this? What's the most time y'all need apart, dude?
I don't like when people ask those type of questions because I feel like
No,
when you do a
seriously,
time
though.
limit, it's like.
So if I'm
No, let me say.
Okay,
It's
go
just
ahead.
it just depends. You know what I'm saying? I don't because that's been brought up too. Like, oh, so I give you a day. You had a whole day and come back. Like, no, nigga, don't do that because now I feel like
However long it takes you to decompress.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Get out
But
of your
that
mind.
doesn't mean that I don't
Like
love
when you
you or
get mad
don't
and you
care
have
about
to,
you.
if
You know
you
what
get
I'm
mad and
saying?
you have to
Like,
walk away, what if somebody was just like, no, stand right here.
you
and
ready
deal with it
now?
right now.
You're
Fight me.
ready now?
Fight me right now.
Ready now? Nigga, no, I'm not ready. Like,
I wouldn't even say it like that. I'm just saying in general, like, what do y'all think is a good time for somebody, the other person not to be? Okay, I'll give you a perfect example. Say, for instance, you get into an argument. Do you think you can give somebody 24 hours to not see them and not
it's
deal with them?
situational. If we're married,
Depends on the type of
nigga,
argument.
no,
If
we're
it-
finna.
yeah.
If we're married, we live together.
We gonna
It's
work
not.
this shit out,
You see what I'm
we not
saying?
doing
But
no
if
separate
But if
we're
you're married,
but-
you're saying you need your time.
But
it
you
don't
can,
matter,
nigga, you
though.
can go downstairs. You go for a ride. But
you can't leave the house.
you
and be
can
going to a
leave.
hotel for
You can
24
leave.
hours?
You're not going to a hotel. No,
not a
nigga.
hotel.
That's what-
No,
No,
I never. No, nigga. What do you mean? The leaving
Y'all
for
said if
work
you
like
need
that.
time apart, you need time
it
apart.
depends
I
on
don't
what type
understand.
of,
I feel
it depends on what type
like
of couple y'all.
right,
Some
each
people might go to a hotel
right, that's what I'm
for
saying.
a
They
night.
do that.
Okay.
I
Go
feel
to my
like
mama's
each
house. I go to my
situation
dad,
is
you know.
different. But the person I'm with.
Yeah, dude.
That's not okay for
I
me.
thought that was
You see what I'm saying?
Me too.
Okay, fair enough.
We could go
But
to a
you're not
hotel
gonna-
and decompress
What
together.
I'm gonna do is leave. I know.
You know what I'm saying? And you, but you can leave because
Yeah.
I'm a leaver. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
I
Like,
meant, like, not
but you're coming
dipping out
back.
all
You know what I'm
night.
saying?
Like,
Nah,
come
yeah, no.
back.
So
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 24
you
hours is
work
too
it
long.
out.
Is what
yeah,
you're
it's too
saying.
long.
Okay.
If we're married, but if we're just dating,
Oh,
It depends on
and
what
I
type of
live
Damn, y'all
alone.
might not talk to
Did
you
you see what I'm
again.
saying? If I live
Like-
alone and you live alone,
Yeah,
and like we
that's-
don't
yeah,
live
that's
together,
fine.
like
But
you know
y'all
what I'm
also
saying?
have to
Like,
factor in. It depends on what type of fight y'all just had.
That's true,
Sometimes
too,
if the
yeah.
fight is hits hard enough, 24 hours might not be enough.
Yeah.
If you
know
almost
what I'm
choke the
saying?
motherfucker, I think communication should still be formed somewhere
And
out.
if you care, you're gonna reach out at just to say something like,
And we talking
I
about-
still need more
We talking
time or
about
whatever.
fights, not I almost broke up with your ass type shit.
Yeah.
Because I almost
Right,
broke
right.
up with your ass. 24 hours might not be enough time
right,
away
for
from
real.
you still sending those little texts like, is everything all right type
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
We're still together.
Yeah,
Right.
but if y'all on the
some
verge
music.
of breaking the fuck up, nigga, shit.
But that's gonna have a taste with tea.
Yeah. Those pretty good questions,
good,
man.
that was good.
Let's keep that shit moving. Beyonce fans are upset
House,
over
house,
listening
house.
tickets.
I don't fool
And
with
shout out
Beyonce.
Beyonce. She's in Atlanta right now, fucking
In
up
the
our
A.
traffic out
It's
here.
BTL is what it is.
The BTL.
that.
Wild.
No.
Yes.
The
Get your
Beehive
ass
is
out.
alive. The
You're
Beehive
definitely
is
Houston.
alive.
Don't try to claim shit over here. Look.
The Beehive
It's like a bad look.
is alive.
traffic right
she
now.
ain't do it. The city did it. Okay?
It's been so much traffic.
Absolutely.
Ridiculous.
She shutting this shit down.
They said she was at Roscoe Chicken and Waffles. I don't
You
think she
know
was there.
what
They
I'm
said
saying?
they said
The
she was.
situation
Don't do that like that.
with the listening only tickets is a lot of people are upset because they're like, okay, you basically they don't want to pay for the ticket to sit behind the stage. There's a section behind the stage where you can't see Beyonce at all,
But you can hear her.
you can hear the concert. So she's thinking of it as a way for fans to get in, don't have to pay as much, but you can still
You can
be
still.
in the atmosphere of the
That
concert.
is literally the
Back and
definition
give a
of.
nigga, you got me.
That's
And
the
some
definition of
fans are like-
scraping the pot, getting every little bit that you could get.
Because
like she's getting
people
every
want
dime.
because they want that.
Yes.
They want
Yeah.
that.
And
Some people will settle for that.
And
Hey,
there's
I just want to be in the
fans
building.
that
Yeah.
have actually paid for it. There's fans that actually want to do it.
I want to be in the presence of
And
her.
my thing is, why be upset? Don't get the fucking ticket.
Don't do it. And that be my
Like,
biggest
simple.
thing. People
Don't
be
get the ticket.
so mad at her fans, but it's
Yeah.
like, why? If she is able to sell $1,000 motherfucking seats and
You
people
know why?
is eating
Because
them
that's
shit,
just degrading. Bro.
it's not degrading.
Yes,
How?
yes,
Nigga?
the fucking
No,
is.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's
Nobody
not.
took it.
That's,
No, they
that's
don't
not
do
even
it.
fair to
Simple.
your fans to even sell them some shit when they can't even see you.
Nigga, you're
That's
in
what- come
her, you're
on,
in
y'all,
her
for real.
presence. I can
Fuck you
smell
mean a
Beyonce. I
pre-
can
She's
smell
not a
her.
god. Like that's
First of all,
disrespectful.
I heard
That's-
somebody say the other
No.
day, they was like, I never
That
been
shit-
this. I was like, you know, the concert this weekend, they was like, dang, I ain't never been this close to Beyonce before.
I mean,
And
pretty much.
you in traffic.
right,
You
just
in traffic.
because in the city.
no,
Granted,
That's
granted overseas
crazy.
in that section there was like disabled people, like the whole thing was like
It's
blind
not a-
people, like people were totally
Now
blind.
that's understandable.
Yeah. And
They
they were able
can't-
to
You need to
listen
put that in the
to her.
headline.
See, they
Like,
say
you know,
that
Yeah,
part.
you need to put that in
And
there.
there's people with disabilities that she targeted.
But it
for.
was
Like,
regular
they were, like,
people
they were
in
really
them
One of my
listening.
old
but-
coworkers was at a show and Beyonce was in like very close. I was like, how the fuck y'all get them tickets?
Yeah.
Flow seat type
Thousands
shit.
of
I
dollars.
seen that shit. I was like, damn.
I feel like if you're a fan, if you have the money, if that's what you
Get
want,
it. Shit,
no, because
why
I
not?
feel like they feel like because she's rich, she should lower her tickets. So no, she
That's
should.
not what I'm
no,
saying
you're,
at all.
you're like they.
No, I said
listening-
she shouldn't. That list, that's horse shit.
You-
if you
shit.
care about your fans, you want them to see you. You want them to engage. That's bullshit.
That's
bruh.
enough engagement.
You don't
You
want
listen-
them behind you like in the afterthought. Like,
It's
yeah,
not an
I got your
afterthought.
money, dog.
No, first, it's not an afterthought because
she's saving room for these people that have paid $2,000, $3,000 for these tickets. Like, you know,
The
some people have
disability
paid
thing,
the
that's
money to
understandable.
go
But
see.
if that's fucking crazy,
it was regular
like,
people in the list.
That's
in the
what I'm
listening.
saying.
Yeah.
That's wild.
TK, what's the most you paying for a concert?
But if you're a fan, if you're
And
thinking
who is
about
it-
not
and who is
having
it
some
for?
money,
Somebody that you
nobody's
would wanna
paying
see.
their rent money. But if you had some dollars
No, that's not what I'm saying.
and you was a fan,
That's fine, but that I'm purely talking about the.
but even in that, nobody. I'm not paying my light bill and not get. You see what I'm saying? So you still have to have a couple of dollars. It's like
I
this the
think
last
that's wild.
chance. I'm a fan. I didn't get the tickets, but I still want to see her. So
You don't see anything.
Well,
but
here
you
I get to
see
hear.
her. You
I
don't
get to
see
hear. It's like a
anything.
live performance.
That's
see
a
that poll?
live. That's a live
That's
radio
what,
broadcast. Fuck you.
TK sounded like the fans that are saying, okay, I can watch it on YouTube because you know.
Then
people are
watch
just
it on
recording it.
YouTube.
That's what I
Then do
said.
that.
I said,
Okay,
okay,
so
so
nobody's
don't
making
buy it.
That's no different than going to her concert with blacked out glasses. What the fuck kind of
Nobody-
shit is that?
I guess that's my
Nobody- I just wanna
thing.
hear the
The
music.
fans who are paying this money is not complaining.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
not
people
now. Not now.
who got it, and that's all
Somebody's complaining.
The people who didn't
you
get
see
it.
all these breakup videos and shit.
There was a couple fans that did complain about buying listen only tickets, like they didn't know what it was, and they
It
was
said-
mad that they was behind the
it
stage. and
says
couldn't-
Look,
listen.
you was so excited you didn't read.
You're lying.
No,
You can see the back of her head.
That's her leg.
You
That's her
can't
leg.
see shit.
It's nothing.
you
It's
can't
only
see that.
listening.
You
I
can't see
can
anything.
actually hear
That's
her real voice.
Yeah.
That's all you can be explaining.
I would do.
Wild,
But if you are an Uber fan, just like who is somebody you just
Nobody.
okay, so that's you though, but everybody isn't like that. You
Yes.
see what I'm saying? Like some people
I just
really
feel like that's disrespectful
do
to her fans. That's all. I'm saying.
have fan. You think
that would do that.
What you think she should have gave the listening seats away for free? Like raffle them off and
or
like
just like Diamond said, to like disabled people.
Well, she did.
No,
She
she
did, that's
said
what
there
I'm
was
saying.
regular people in there. Is
Well,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
there are,
Like,
but that
that's
was the whole
disrespectful
point of
to
it. Like,
no,
you know?
that's crazy.
Man,
That's
y'all better get off, babe. She ain't do nothing to y'all.
Oh, okay. Not that, but y'all.
Hey, yo, who got the most annoying fan base to y'all?
Beyonce.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it's
Nicki
either
Minaj.
between
What we
Nicki
arguing about?
I
Minaj
said
and
the
Eminem.
Beehive probably the
Eminem
most
fans.
annoying fans.
Yeah.
These
Eminem
motherfuckers,
fans are crazy
they're
too. I'm not gonna
They're
lie.
delusional.
Nah, y'all ain't never seen NBA YoungBoy fans.
NBA YoungBoy.
Bro, they had y'all seen the video, little TJ video where the NBA, he had his phone up and it said NBA YoungBoy is better in his video shit?
Yeah, that's
shit's
wild.
wild.
That's
like,
wild. Niggas is
I
wild.
don't know.
Niggas will
Those
die for that little
barbs,
nigga.
her barbs, Nicki's barbs are crazy as fuck.
It's just I feel like, but do y'all feel like all these people are the same people? Like,
I don't know, probably
like
so.
Beyonce fans
schizophrenia.
are
There's sprinkles
just
in there, yeah.
Beyonce fans are just Nicki Minaj fans.
Maybe.
No.
Following the coats.
I feel
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I feel like when you
have a cult
idolize
following, they
that
are
person
yours.
that much, right? You only focused on them.
They are yours.
I've never been that person.
I
in my
can't.
life. I've
How?
never
I
idolized
never
the person.
understood.
I still feel weird about wearing people's jerseys, y'all.
Yeah.
And
You make one song I don't like and it's over.
Yep.
I
Like, it's
definitely have been a fan of people. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If I met Beyonce, I would cry.
You would cry?
I would cry. I would
couldn't
cry.
do it.
I would cry.
That's
Hands
crazy.
down, I would cry.
What? Okay.
I don't
That's-
know
what-
because,
what about
I don't know you. It's just I think I hate when people try to act like stars they
not
don't
saying
have
that
that.
at all,
You see what I'm saying?
No,
like,
no. That's. I had a
like
question I wanted to ask y'all
idolize,
last
but it's
week.
not
That
even
go with
like.
that. What is the thing that changed your life? Somebody's music. Like, did an artist have some music or any type of?
That Me, Myself, and I album.
'Cause it had to change your life to
you can't-
idolize.
You,
That makes sense.
any
You know what I'm saying?
song that I've ever. First of all, I know every song she's ever written, all the words, all the album in real life. Like, maybe
You
not
one of them.
the
You one of them.
maybe not the Renaissance album, just because
Yeah.
I like
That's the only
it.
one I don't
But
know either,
outside of,
like
but
that.
the B days. When I say every single song,
I'm at that
from
with T.I.
even
though.
from Destiny Child, like
Yes.
a fan
Yeah.
from beginning to end. So it's just like
Me and
when
that I
you
Care song.
But
that I
when
Care
you can
song spoke,
feel,
man,
you
that
can
shit,
feel
I
it.
was like,
You know what I'm saying? And so when you
I swear.
have
Me and Cash, she was
somebody.
like, I don't like
No, I be trying
but
to
women
understand.
are more
Like, I be
emotional
trying to
too,
feel.
maybe.
I be
You
trying
know
to
what I'm
feel,
saying? But it's
'cause
like you
I
feel like they
can't
wrote it
relate.
for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You feel like I could play a song on repeat and cry, and it's like almost soul cleansing.
Let me ask y'all this though, because when I like somebody, I see me in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are points
I've
that they
never
make.
wanted to be Beyonce.
Well, not like
or
that.
like
Not like that. I'm saying, like, when you listen to, because I've never watched Beyonce interviews like that. She's never
kinda-
said anything
She's
that's
really
so
calm,
profound.
private. She just kinda-
like, when I look,
it's her music.
yeah, like if I look
It's
at it like
strictly her music.
and that's what I'm trying to feel like. Y'all connected so deeply to the music.
It's the music. It's not
the
even
person.
her as the person.
And do y'all think that's the reason why people do attach to her in like this deity type way? Because you're not attached to the person, you're attached
It's
to the
her.
fame, the image.
So that's
her,
the
it's the her. You know what I'm
disassociation?
saying?
Okay.
It's not even like because
'Cause she's
I
like
I can honestly say
you don't
it's
know
a
her.
lot of
Like, all
interviews
TV
that I
is-
haven't watched. I mean, I have watched a lot. Don't get me wrong, but like you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot that I don't even know. But like about her personally, but her music.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of her music.
Do y'all
very,
think that
you
her
know,
I like her
fans-
music, her talent. I like her style.
her ability to
I
perform.
like all
She's a
that.
performer.
Like, you know, it's
she's
like,
a
yes,
fucking
her
star.
she is a
She's a
performer.
star.
She
Is
She's a
her fan
superstar.
base shady as it is because like she's shady?
No, her fan
I
base shady
feel
because
I know y'all be seeing them
I
little
feel
clips
like
that be
people,
coming
no,
out
I
where
feel
she
like
be
people just
looking
be
funny at-
jumping off the porch, and people are weird.
So you ain't never
Yeah.
seen those videos where she like Kelly might be talking and Beyonce be in the background or making some faces at her. And
I
shit.
feel
know you be
like
seeing
you
them
can
shits.
always catch something
Who
to
hasn't
make
done that shit,
something
though?
look like something.
Who hasn't done that shit, though?
And
Everybody
you
gets
see
a
what
little
I'm, and I'm
shady
not
once in a
saying
while,
that
I'm not gonna
she's
lie.
perfect. I don't know. All I'm saying is I feel like she's still a human. I don't feel
She
like she's
is.
not
Yeah.
human either. You see what I'm saying?
And that's what they
I
treat her
just-
like. She's
I'm a fan of her
King
music.
Bae.
Nothing more, nothing less.
I think that's what it is for me.
know.
I don't like people like wholeheartedly. I'm not the way like this, but like everything about them. Like I mean, like your music, but like perfect example, T.I., I love his music. I don't like him as a person though.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying.
The image you portray,
exactly.
Because we don't know these people, but the way that you're presenting yourself, I'm not a fan of that.
That's why I think I would never be starstruck because just like I like your music, but you as a person,
like
I don't. You know what I'm saying?
I would start crying. Would you? Like I would be crying.
I'm not gonna lie, be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Not like that, but to cry.
I just hate when niggas just be acting like they just cool and then like nigga, that's goddamn. That's Gucci.
No, it's like that until you see them.
That's
when
what
you see them, either you blow up or you don't. But I've seen people in there, and it's the thing that gets me. It's like, oh, you in front of me.
Yeah,
like I do be like, damn, like
I see my
It's like I feel like I know you, but I don't know shit about you, and that's the thing that hits you when they're right in front of you. It's like I know everything about you. You never see me and don't know you.
But I guess when you see him in common places, it's like, nigga, you like me. Like I saw Trouble, R.I.P. I saw that nigga at freaking our place, Cumberland Mall one time.
And when they don't have that makeup on. Yeah. And them lights and them cameras, they just
like regular ass.
You like, this is a person. Yeah, I remember I saw a Young Jock at the mall, and they was like, yo, I was like, this nigga's in the same store I'm in. And yes, it is Young Jock. It's like, oh, this nigga ain't. But it's like, you're just a person. Shout out to the Beehive and Beyonce, y'all here. Get your money. Because she definitely gonna get that motherfucking bag.
Okay, all day.
And we're gonna switch it up to the baby that got decapitated.
Man. Oh my God.
And who got the info on this? Because I want you to break it down. Diamonds, go ahead. Because I approached it with all emotion.
This one was rough. I had to stop over again.
Okay, so a Riverdale, couple, they was having their first child. They went to the hospital, and she had some complications during birth where her labor lasted longer than what it's supposed to. I think about 8 to 10 hours. I think she was pushing, and then the doctor was using excessive force when trying to pull the baby out. Too much force to the point where the head separated from the neck.
Oh my God!
Basically. So the doctor said nothing at first. Basically tried to hide it by wrapping the baby in a blanket and kind of propping the head up to where it looked like it wasn't decapitated.
And
then explained, after she held the baby and the doctor explained that it was gone or whatever, that's when the couple like, what the fuck going on? Like, so all the nursing staff and everybody was trying to say, oh, you should get it cremated. Oh, there's no, the state won't pay for an autopsy to get it done, and basically trying to cover it up.
Yeah.
And they were basically trying to force them to get the baby cremated, basically to hide evidence, basically.
So to burn the burning right.
Yes. Nigga, so the Riverdale couple, they decided to have a funeral, and the autopsy before the funeral, the funeral home actually discovered like, okay, something ain't right, like with the body, and that's when they reported back to the parents like, look, this baby was beheaded, basically, like it's separated.
Wait.
The funeral home discovered it.
That's bullshit. No. Because don't they have to do an autopsy first?
Well, yeah,
they're supposed to.
Yeah, they do it at the mortuary. Like
because they can try to play it out like we don't know what happened to the neck after it got there.
That's what they tried. No. That's what they tried to do.
Yeah,
but when
the body gets to the funeral home,
they zip it up from the hospital. They take it straight there. There ain't no interference.
Oh, because it's a hospital. Yeah.
So they take it straight there. There's no interference there. So that's when.
And
they
what? As a parent, you waiting on your baby to get in your arms. When they get in your arms, if it's not making no noise, we need to know what's up. Because why is my baby not crying?
But that's their first child, so it's just like
your baby's supposed to be crying.
But I mean, you could tell Slick though. And I know this may sound crazy, but it's just like as a doctor and then as a first, time having a parent, neither one of them never had kids a day in their life. So it's like you will believe Slick with a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Get the fuck out of here.
But at the same time, they are rough with babies. Like when they come out, they be tossing them and flattening them, throwing them on the table. Like it seems like they're gonna hurt them, but it's like. They usually 9 times out of 10 the baby's fine, but it's like that time I don't know how hard he had to be pulling on that baby's head to get him out the area.
When my daughter was born, I had my phone out. They told me to put it up.
I think people should sneak record.
I seen a baby get cut.
That's why I say I agree with that last story we had where they said they start making them wear body cam.
You should always be on record, like literally, even if you have the phone down, like doctors don't know you're doing it. Man, put that shit on fucking record.
I'll be all in the mix. What you know? What is that called?
No, nigga, this close.
I would want my spouse to watch everything. Go down there to that area and make sure
you put your phone on the other side. Just hit. I put that bitch just on record.
I mean,
you gotta see nothing, but you can record everything.
Go down there and watch them to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like literally.
So.
It's really scary.
I don't even know how this ends. Like, what happens after this?
It's just a lawsuit.
They're going to sue the hospital.
Yeah, they're going to sue the hospital.
Yeah, I know the hospital's name.
No. It was like Southern.
It was one that I ain't heard of before, but Stay away from them.
The only thing I know that she went to was Premier Care for Women, which is scary because I've been there before. That's
so
horrible.
But you know, them hospital don't cut them losses. They're gonna send that doctor out to fry. Like,
that
you gotta
shit
think
is
about
horribly
it.
scary.
They're gonna lose patients regardless, just off of the story alone. They gotta nip this in the butt instantly. Like,
Yeah, and you know,
costs less money, motherfucker.
doctors gotta pay
What?
a lot
This
of
lawsuit
money
about-
for
You know, it's insurance,
malpractice.
and
They pay just in case they end up fucking somebody up
Yes,
one
they
day.
will.
But
And the lawyer said that the doctor's not affiliated with that hospital that they went
So
to.
you just
and
put in a thought this nigga on Indeed.
man, R.I.P. to that little baby.
It's scary.
Prayers go to
Right,
that
that's not
family.
funny.
That's
That's
horrifying.
fucked up for your first child. It's gonna be something they remember forever. That's devastation
is.
right there. Let's keep it going to the 19-year-old that passed away in the county jail.
Yeah, I think her name is Nomi or something like that. Nomi. Yeah, she got put in jail for like a vandalization.
Failure to appear.
Yeah, but so she was in jail, and then they said she had mental problems. Like her cellmate said she used to bang her head against the wall.
And she was asking for
talking
help.
to herself and stuff like that. And the guard was trying to give the food one day, and they found her face down.
I think motherfuckers be killing these people because every time it's always somebody supposedly crazy or mentally ill or something. But those are the ones that end up dead. How do
She
they
was
end
only
up
in her
dead?
80s.
But and you know that too, and it'd be a lot of because you know when you in jail. Sad to say, I've been there before. It's like they give you like a rinky dink nurse, and it's like you're supposed to. If your shit is not documented, like say for instance, if you like schizophrenia or some shit, if your shit is not documented, they're not just gonna give you pills because you say I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just like these people be crazy for real, and it's like they don't. It's not an excuse, but it's just it's crazy.
It's sad.
Yeah,
Family
it
said I
really
think
is.
she had like mental problems or something like that. Like I
banging
don't
her
know.
head. Anytime you bang your head against any fucking thing,
The
something.
thing
Something's
about
wrong.
it is, why wasn't people
said she was hearing
paying
voices and
attention? Yeah, like to when she was doing that and got reported the first time. Like,
Yeah.
why didn't
But
they do
y'all see them
anything?
jail videos, man. Them guards be in there. It's just it ain't no worse in there than inmates. They're in there 24-hour shifts. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Crazy.
and them people are in. Sad to say, but it's like they're very not all of them, but a lot of people are very manipulative because that's all you got to do all day is to hey, come on, man, let me goddamn just do this. So it's like sometimes you don't know what to believe.
It's
or
all
if
good
you
until it
believe this.
happened to somebody in their family because it's
That's
like
true.
it's like
Very true. Very
it's like
true.
the people that are dying in these jails are somebody's brother, somebody's sister,
Absolutely,
somebody's daughter,
absolutely.
somebody's like
that one dude
it's
passed
crazy.
away on the what was it, bed bugs and shit.
Yeah,
like, that shit be wild.
it's just
like,
it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, no. They
Maybe
definitely
a catch
need to do
22
better.
there because they'd be like, but why are they in prison? What did you do?
Yeah. But that doesn't give
and
you
she
a chance.
failed. And she failed to
That's
come
not
for
what I said. I'm just
It's like,
Not for you.
like
So now you done died because of that. It's crazy.
That shit wild.
Pick your poison. Pick your poison.
I got a couple of them actually.
Oh yeah, kick that
Okay,
shit
go
off.
ahead.
Look, would you rather have a child every year for 20 years or never be able to have kids ever?
I'm never having kids.
That's crazy.
In your whole
It's a-
life.
like,
Wait.
you
So
can't have
every
kids.
year for 20 years, like 20 kids.
So you'll have every year for 20 years or you can never have kids no matter what, no matter nothing. You can never.
I'm not having
Ain't no adopting, ain't no
I'm
nothing.
not having kids.
I'm gonna say no kids. I can't do it 20 times until
I'm not having this.
See, y'all only the niggas because y'all not the ones
I
pushing
was
the
gonna say I'll bust out a
motherfuckers.
kid every 20 years. if I had to.
Right, easily because
Yeah,
you're not
80.
doing. Now, were y'all
Right.
physically pushing these kids?
Yeah. I mean, of course, you would live. You're not going to die or no shit
no,
like that.
nigga, no.
every year go through
Every
pregnancy
year
for
a
20
dub.
years straight.
For a dub.
That might fucking kill you.
I can't.
Your
Well,
body,
hypothetically, if you did
yeah,
die.
your body after 20
Because you would
times
never
going
feel
through
good.
it.
You wouldn't be able to do anything.
You're
There's so many
always
restrictions in
pregnant.
pregnancy.
I'm super straight.
It's like you
Pregnancy
wouldn't
are
be able
9
to,
months,
I don't
so yeah, you're
know.
always pregnant.
For 20 years, I wouldn't be able to do shit. Can't go on water slides. Can't do shit. Okay.
I'm good.
No?
No. Of course, the niggas gonna say yeah, and the women
so
be like,
Yeah.
I'm with it. You know
Hell,
what I'm
look,
saying?
I'm with it.
Fuck
Look, shoot up the club a few times.
I got Brenda Letitia.
All right. I got
What the
my
hell?
look. I'm gonna go next.
Okay, go
Mine's
ahead.
silly as hell, but your kid is in a car crash and your wife just got caught cheating. What situation do you handle first? And for the ladies, your husband. You just like literally, you just caught your husband cheating or your wife, and then you get a call that your kid is in a car
I'm going to the
accident.
kid.
I'm gonna check on my
of
child.
course
Fuck that
the
bitch
kid.
or nigga.
But then it's just like, is that really my kid, bitch? I swear to God. Because if I go over there and that's not my kid, and you was, oh my God. I don't know. That's crazy. Niggas always think different.
I'm gonna check on my child.
I'm going to
and
the
I'll
kid.
be
How
back
bad is a car
to
crash?
deal with you.
I'm going to the kid.
I'll be back.
How bad is the
How
crash?
bad is
So
the
like,
crash? You don't know. You just
I'll be back to deal with you. I gotta go check on my kid real
Yeah,
quick.
I'm going to the kid.
I
And
gotta hear the
then-
tone of the voice of the call first. Like,
Like he fucked up, or he just like
right.
Damn.
Let me speak to him. If
Trying
I
to get
speak to him,
insurance.
I'll be there until like,
look. I'm gonna say something fucked up, but I'm gonna like,
Oh my god. What you about to say?
where did I get the call from? Are y'all calling me from the hospital?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
If you're calling
together?
look, if you're calling me from the hospital, well, I can't do anything for him anyway, bitch.
you're in the best care.
You're
with
the
the
best care.
doctors.
So I'm gonna
Like,
handle you real quick. Get up.
kill your mother real quick.
No.
I'm just saying, I'm talking about like video. He or she like.
Yeah. You walked in on it. Basically, that was the image in my head. I was like, you
so
walked
you
in
walked
on
in
it.
and then the phone ring.
And then the phone rings.
You, what
You back?
situation do you have the first?
Nah,
I
I'm
can't
going.
even. I'm gonna call you back.
Because what if it's something bad and
Yeah,
then the
let
kids
me see.
die and you worried about, you know what I'm saying? You never got to say goodbye. You just never, you see what I'm saying? It could go that way too.
Yeah.
I'm in prison.
That's the whole question. You know what I'm
Yeah, no, I'm going out to the kid.
Okay.
Girl, fuck this nigga.
Actually, it's really fuck you at this point.
Right, fuck this
the
nigga.
kid is
I mean,
the
I
only
can
thing
shoot and walk at the
You
same time.
you're cheating anyway, so at this point it's like
fuck
No.
you.
But it's like
Yeah.
with a
No,
nigga, it's
okay.
like, okay, then I do all that, and then I come back. Yeah, so that was his son. You went to go, bitch. I'm about to.
No.
Oh my god, like, and now this nigga's in the wind because I let him go. Like, nah, fuck that.
All right, so mine both scenarios are pretty bad. So it's like, would you rather have any kind of noise give you a splitting ass headache, like I mean a painful, debilitating ass headache, or everything you eat cause a horrible stomach ache,
Oh shit.
like terrible stomach ache, like
I'm taking the stomach
both are
ache.
terrible.
I'm taking the
I'm taking
stomach.
the stomach ache.
You taking a stomach ache.
I feel like
Yeah.
I could sleep with my stomach hurting, but not with my head.
Like with the
I mean, like horrible, like
Yeah,
like you
I'm
like
taking
fucked
that.
up, like
I had headaches.
and then
I
with the
don't like
splitting ass headache too,
Yeah,
like
no.
where.
But any type of
I
noise,
don't know,
nah.
cause I've had both, and nigga, the other day I had a stomach cramp. I thought I was about to die.
Stomach cramp changes everything for that
You
day.
can't even
It
like.
fucks up
They're
your
both.
mood.
It's almost like they're both the same, low key.
Split.
You got the bubble gut.
Yeah.
It should be like.
But I probably would. I think I'd take the stomach because my head. I feel like I
You can't fucking
I would
function
blow
with a
my fucking
headache.
brains
The
out.
light
Like,
is
function with a stomach
you
ache.
know.
Like it fucks
I
up my
have a
whole
high
mood.
tolerance for pain though, but
Man.
it's like when my hair or like if I got a toothache and then all this start
Oh,
messing up with
girl,
the nerves,
girl.
I'm shutting
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
But like I
Your
can work with
head,
some
like,
cramps. You see what I'm saying?
I'll take
Like
myself out of the game for
Nigga,
that.
I had a neck injury. It was just like just doing shit with my neck at work and
stiff
shit.
now?
Yeah, neck stiff as hell from lifting shit over and over.
Yeah.
And the neck injury was causing headache. And like you thinking your head is hurting all the time, but you realize it's really your neck is hurting
Exactly.
and it's
Just
causing
making-
your hair.
yeah, all that shit connected.
I
I
cannot.
figured cashews would pick stomach ache over
I'm
headache.
picking stomach because I cannot. That
Yeah,
headache.
with
Nigga
headache.
man.
turn his head like.
Oh, that shit hurt, y'all.
this.
Yeah. Nigga, you was doing that. Like literally talking like this.
He got tuck on the side of his dick like.
I'd rather have a headache than
Nah,
a stomach ache.
Tasty.
Stomach aches fuck my whole mood.
Answer or my
Your question.
Okay, so would you rather meet your soulmate in kindergarten and this the only person you ever gonna be with forever and you can never be with nobody else ever again? Or
Right.
you can never fall in love. You could be with people, but you'll never feel love. Never. Never.
Damn.
Like
I feel
never.
like one of those is more realistic than the other one because the second one, people really don't be falling in love sometimes.
But I mean,
Motherfuckers
people
be
fall in love and then
lusty.
break
do that
up,
before.
They be
and then
lusting
fall
like
in
a
love and break
motherfucker.
up. No, I mean, but like
But kindergarten.
at kindergarten.
Well, if you call this person my soulmate, I feel like it's right and everything then lined up.
But
right?
yeah.
I'ma
But,
say,
but you
I'll
would
take the-
never been able to be, you not even experience, not a
I'ma
date,
take
not
the
to
soul-
talk to other
Yeah,
people.
I'll
No,
I'm gonna take the
yeah.
soulmate.
Yeah.
At least I know I'm happy. Shit. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
When I was a
Yeah.
kid, I wanted to meet the person I was with in kindergarten so bad
Did
it
you?
lasts
Yeah.
forever. It was this
Yeah.
one
I always
girl,
want to have a kindergarten friend.
Amber.
Yeah.
Amber from kindergarten.
Oh,
Yeah.
She,
Do y'all believe in soulmates?
yes.
yes, I do.
I believe
Yeah.
I believe that you have more than one soulmate
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
not even just on some sexual couple shit.
No, for sure.
Like I feel like your best friends are like a soulmate
Yeah,
type
Like
thing.
kindred
too.
spirit?
Yeah,
versions.
yeah.
Just non-sexual
Yeah, I'm gonna take
soulmate.
I'm gonna take the soul.
Soulmate,
I'm gonna
yeah,
take the
for real.
soulmate.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
too.
That was good.
That was pick your poison, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into the cha cha
Last
slide
one.
slide to the
Cha
left.
cha, real smooth.
R.I.P. DJ
Oh,
Casper.
man.
This the Casper
This is
side.
something new. Hey, that's my shit.
All right, R.I.P. to you. barbecues and all that. He changed.
Famous.
Yeah.
He
Famous.
changed everything. The
He
cha-cha
actually-
slide.
he brought races together.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
for
did.
real. That is
Yes.
an international dance.
Yeah, I
man.
remember they had us doing that in middle school in gym class.
Yeah, I'm
cha-cha
saying.
slide.
Right.
He lost a fight with cancer.
Man,
It's horrible, man.
I didn't
That's
know it was
sad.
cancer. That's R.I.P. Man, my baby loved the
Same
cha-cha
thing happened
slide.
to Pee Wee too, though. Like cancer is kind of eating us up out here, like battling
just
all that
watch what
shit.
you
Crazy.
eat.
I keep
Man.
telling everybody, man, and he can't help cancer or whatever,
No, he
but
can't.
these hip hop artists don't make it out their 50s.
No, it
It's
seems
almost
like they don't.
58 is the cutoff date. Everybody's down at 56, 58, 57.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm
People really live
saying?
to 60 and shit.
He changed barbecue's family, man.
He did.
Changed the the gatherings. R.I.P. Raven Simone opens up about plastic surgery and having multiple breast reductions before the age of 18.
Yeah,
that was
said she was
crazy.
getting bullied. She said her dad advocated for it. She was like, her dad was saying, she was getting bullied and stuff like that. I mean, it wasn't so out of the spectrum. People think they had the money and she was already in the limelight, so it's not. But it's just that shit's wild. Like
Her
you
titties must have
imagine-
been huge.
But you gotta think about
I
it.
don't
She had
remember
a
her
breast
titties that
reduction
big.
and-
When that Raven first started, she was a heavier set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She wasn't a small girl when it first started. Like,
She had breast reduction and lipo, I think, at the same
Yeah.
time, and then she had a second. I think during in her pod with her wife, she said like the second time she had a seizure or something, like a small seizure right
towards
after.
that, and then towards Cheetah Girls is when she started like losing the weight and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like
That was my movie.
I love Cheetah Girl.
We are
Girl, what?
sisters.
I
Right.
used to like that song Cinderella. Like y'all,
Right. You know, see, you guys
I
watch
know,
that
I
shit.
know.
but do y'all remember when they would just play the video
Yeah,
on Disney
I
Channel for
remember.
no
Yeah.
reason? Like they'll play music videos and shit. I like that little cut in where that song came on. That's funny.
It's just crazy how the industry is, like how
Making
the
that
image
girl feel
is
like
everything.
she gotta
Yeah.
get a breast reduction,
Yeah, man.
and then her
And
father.
lipo.
Cause you
Yeah.
know back then, like we was way. It's so crazy that
People were so skinny, trying to be
Yeah.
skinny.
Right, they
Everything
wanted to be
was,
small.
be
Nobody had
thin.
them big ass titties, and you know what I'm saying. Now it's like bitches want to be boom, boom, boom. But that back then, thin was in. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Being small, everybody wanted to be anorexic. Shit, for real.
But if y'all think about the age, it's under 18. That's a minor. Like,
no, that is
that's crazy. That's
it's like
ridiculous.
it's crazy.
One of my cousins,
but it's
had,
not.
breast reduction surgery in high school.
Yeah.
And I feel like, and especially you're all
reduction is different than enhancing.
Implants.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can do
She
reductions.
had
I think
reduction
under 18.
and lipo though.
Yeah.
It was
now
lipo,
lipo
too.
maybe unless it's health reasons.
I
Like
don't
if she
know.
had health problems with
But it
her-
wasn't-
It's never a health reason to get a liposuction.
They
No,
think
you
it's
can
just
500-pound life people for that.
They get a gastric bypass. That's not liposuction.
She said if I get lipo, maybe I'll get more gigs. Maybe people will like me more.
Right.
That's what
yeah,
she
the
said.
gastric bypass is they cut a piece of your stomach off. The lipo is they suck the direct fat out of your body.
Okay, so that's
you can't get liposuction
That's
when you
strictly
big like that.
That's strictly vein, like
Yeah.
vanity.
Vanity.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
like cosmetic surgery.
See, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That's
Well, it's funny how this industry make you feel like
Yeah, it's like you're not
gotta
worth
look
it.
a certain way.
And it's all with the times.
What y'all
You
think
know what
about
I'm
this point somebody made? They were saying like with women trying to get these big buzz, big titties, eyelash, all that shit. They're trying to look like transgenders.
That's
I've
bullshit.
heard that.
No, that's
No.
weird.
It's
That's weird.
Like it's like y'all know when somebody's transition, they do all that extreme shit
Yeah.
to overcompensate,
Yeah.
and now you see women with these overcompensating
Nigga, no,
type
I
bodies
hate
and
that.
shit.
Only
I don't think so.
because I'm that type of girl. I love lashes. I love nails. I love wigs. I love all of those things. And it's like, nigga, because I'm a fucking girl. Like, I hate
Yeah.
that fucking term cis woman. I hate that
seen
shit.
that.
Like,
Man, and that, we could get into that conversation real quick too about that whole thing of the
It's
cis
wild.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like-
who's going? That T.S. The
T.S.
interview I just
Madison,
said. She said she's going to me. He's a he. God damn it. The T.S. Madison motherfucker was saying that he's going to stop saying that cisgender term because real women don't like it.
because we're women, and it's like, how are
And
you
people are
trying to
speaking up.
tell
Just
me?
How you gonna put a
You
label
a
on me?
real woman, or they like with the whole shit with the
said- they
tampons?
said you're
Like,
insecure, yeah.
how you trying to? Y'all can't say that tampons for y'all. We're the only ones that fucking bleed.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You
But
that sounds crazy. That sounds
why
crazy.
is the conversation bigger on the female side instead of the male? Have y'all
Because we're
noticed
not
that?
allowed to speak up.
No, I'm talking about as far as like the
The
transition.
niggas that's changing from men to women.
the niggas that's changing from women to men. They're more
yeah.
silent when it comes to this shit. You don't
You
hear
know
what is
why?
a man.
You know
don't hear what is
why?
a
Let me
woman.
tell you why though, because you know,
Because men ain't playing that shit.
you know, not like to put my business out there, but you know, I actually dated and I was there through the whole transition from
Yeah.
beginning to
Was it?
you know.
Was it a dick?
I'm not gonna say.
Come on, man.
I'm not
All
gonna
right.
say.
Okay. Well, not on
I'm
that
not-
person.
follow
Is it
somebody on social
Some people
media that
do.
does
Where do you get it from?
No, it's like so.
You
they
take
can
a pill and then make sure
the clitoris
your
grows.
They roll
bigger.
it down.
No, I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you.
No.
Put your fucking hands down.
So it actually grows. It can get
Yes.
to like the size of like your thumb, maybe a little bit bigger, and they
Yes.
can do like skin grafts. You can take
Medication
hormone,
that
like
makes your clitoris grow.
big. And it, but it's
Bigger.
big. It looked like a little
Yes,
bit. I swear
yes,
to God, it looks
bigger.
like a penis like
This
this
is
big.
disturbing.
It does.
Is it enough for you?
I don't know.
And we're not trying to talk about specifically that person or situation. I'm just saying.
I mean, I feel like
can you be
if you're,
satisfied
I think
by
you
a
can.
homegrown penis.
If you,
Not a
I
homegrown.
feel
Not
like if
a doctor-grown
no,
penis.
yes, I feel like if you are, if that's the way that you choose to live your life, you know that that's what comes with it. So you are satisfied because that's what comes with it. You see what I'm saying?
you're making
Just
yourself
like,
like it.
and
Not
not,
making
no, you're
yourself- I
not
know what
making
you
it.
mean.
You
I
could
know
just
what you're
like
saying.
with two women, you know what I'm saying?
Accepting.
People
When they
be
scissors-
like bumping coochies. People be like, oh, that's crazy, but nigga, to two bitches, it's better
It's
than
no
having
different
dick.
than a
You see
nigga
what I'm
rubbing one out. Your hand, you're imagining it as a coochie.
You see what I'm saying? So I think it's just, or not even imagining it, because
No,
you be like,
I
this
seen
is
a
a
meme
coochie,
that
or it just, it
said every
feels
time-
good.
But that's what I'm saying. But you,
I seen a meme that said niggas that jack off is gay because you're grabbing a dick.
No,
You
no,
got a
no,
nigga's
no,
dick
no, no.
in.
exactly. You over here forcing a nigga to come on you. Oh, okay. Whoa.
Hey, is that real?
I don't know.
No.
I told you I seen that nigga. So you wouldn't suck your own dick?
That's
No.
disgusting.
We're not gonna put
That
his dick in your
shit is
mouth.
about to make me throw up.
No,
Remember I told you that I follow trans
Yeah.
woman that turned into a
Yeah.
guy, and that's how they end up looking. Yeah, like that's what happens when you take
Let me
the
see that
hormones
real
and
quick.
stuff like that. So
That's fucking cheating, bro.
And I'm gonna say this though, right? It's always something slightly off where you could tell, like that chest, right? It's something with the chest.
It's
the
man.
chest
It's
always.
made. Everything is made.
It's like you could tell for
You can
some
see the
reason.
cut
It's
under
something.
the nipples. No
yeah,
niggas
it's
has
something like
lines under his titties.
But we gonna get up off them folks.
Right. We'll get canceled.
Look,
Hey,
get up off
look
them.
how you want to look, love how you want to love. I
You
want
know,
it all. Okay.
look, love who you want to
I got no
love.
problems with nobody.
Yeah.
3. What is that last one? say?
Popeyes employees.
Oh, the 3
cashier.
Popeyes. Oh yeah, the 3 Popeyes employees
They
that
said she
attacked
was
the
holding up
cashier
the line.
and they
They
snatched
beat
her
the
hair
shit-
out.
that shit.
She lost hair. First of all, I worked at Popeyes before. Popeyes is the most ratchet restaurant out here.
So you ain't getting my
period.
biscuit.
But that chicken bussin'.
They will fight.
She ain't get her biscuit, so she got jumped. I
Exactly.
don't
The
understand.
customers will fight you, and the associates will fight back. You know what I'm saying?
How you
Like
go to drive-thru?
that's straight
Well, Popeye's
ratchet.
attorney was like, the employees get in trouble if the drive-through line isn't moving at a certain
Yeah.
time, and that's what the argument that he's going to
But
use.
that's most fast food.
That's all
like,
of them,
you
'cause
know
they gotta
what I'm
cut
saying?
the
They're the
little
top.
number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
if her
Make my
order
shit
wasn't
right
right,
there.
fix the fucking
Make
order
my shit
and then
right there.
keep it moving. You know, that's what I'm saying. You don't got to jump the.
They
you
try
don't
to be
gotta jump
talking shit. So the
But it's all
cashier
about
was
what you
talking
say,
shit.
though.
well, give me a situation where a customer tried the shit out of you.
First of all, I've almost lost a job before. I used to work at a famous donut place, and I remember one time the hot light wasn't on, and that's when they hot. The lady came, she brought the box back in, and she threw it at me.
no.
You got
Did
me.
it hit you?
We got into a fight. I jumped over that counter, so because you're not finna throw a box of donuts
Yeah.
at me.
You beat her ass?
We was tussling. Like, they had to get me off of her. Let me just say that.
Oh shit!
They definitely.
that donut was worth it.
I didn't get fired.
There we go.
Say
She
what's
kept her
up,
job.
man.
You know,
That's all that matters.
because she was wrong. You're not. You hit me
You
first.
came in and she actually threw it.
She
at
threw
you.
it at. She
assaulted you?
was. She was
Yeah,
like.
she
They put their hands
She
on
was
you?
like,
For real.
this shit ain't hot, and she opened the box and she threw it at me
no,
like it hit me. Like
Did you give her the donuts?
I don't know.
I'm like, why'd you pick me?
This I think I was the supervisor, maybe or like the shift leader at the time or
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know, but we
never.
definitely got the hooking. And that's just what it was.
Man, that
Because
is
you got me fucked up.
crazy.
You got me
To the
fucked up.
employees though too, like it's no telling exactly what was said. Like how
Yeah.
we know she wasn't like kind of
That's
being
true too, because
disrespectful as fuck.
motherfuckers do be talking shit.
Yeah, like-
Well, my
like-
mother-
The
how we know
employees
that?
talk shit and the customers talk
Yeah.
shit because I done came across some motherfucking employees that I could two-piece. Because, bitch, it's not my fucking fault that you work at Popeyes.
I'm not gonna lie. I always
You see
talk
what I'm
shit
saying?
after I get my
Like,
food though.
you're not-
I don't want you spending my shit.
Okay, me too.
I'm
But
talking
what
shit
else?
when my food is in my hand.
What else?
Paranoid about that?
What else?
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Don't fuck my food up.
No, that's real talk. I don't talk
rush
no
me.
shit until I
You
get my
know.
food.
Yeah, that is.
Because motherfuckers be glad to do
Yes,
shit.
fuck your shit.
But
up.
that's just what it is. Don't throw shit unless you want to back it up.
Exactly.
You never knew who you coming in. That's one thing I do know. I don't never talk nothing unless you gotta be prepared to square the fuck up.
No,
and
yeah.
talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got to be
Yeah.
prepared of you don't know how they gonna respond.
And
You
then
don't
at a
know, you know
job,
what I'm
you gotta
saying?
know, nigga. They're gonna always be together over you,
Because
nigga.
they finna jump your ass.
Exactly.
So
Y'all
and they
think
did.
lawsuits are on the way?
Absolutely.
Yes, of course.
You saw her head?
They
Are we finna get free red beans and rice for the rest of her life?
Okay, she
Right.
got fucked up.
No, they beat her ass for real. They jumped her.
Yeah. Let's get into this replay with TK, man.
All right, y'all. So I was watching this. I don't know. It was a video of Jackie Chan when he was watching like all his old videos and shit like that.
He was crying?
Yes, he was. It was really sad, man. But so that shit made me want to watch that. Y'all seen that new movie he got on Netflix with John Cena?
Yeah.
It's called
Yeah.
Hidden Strike.
We
It was
watched.
good. Did y'all like it?
Yeah.
I like that's crazy. I like
That
I
shit was
felt
hella CGI.
I
like
like that.
right. It was
Yeah.
That shit was
so
fake.
it was
CGI.
unreal. Like the way that John Cena was throwing that stuff around, like he was picking up.
Yeah,
the,
no.
like,
Come on, man.
John Cena definitely was over strong. He was breaking niggas through walls. But I feel like with Jackie Chan, it was more believable because he used to do that stuff for real. So it's
Yeah.
like I get
but
it.
he did
doesn't
because
do
he
it anymore.
old. Nigga, you 60. He's not
But it
jumping
looked
off
better
the
than
buildings.
it looked better than one of them Expendables movie though, because they was doing unheard of shit. Like this nigga was running up a broken
John
building.
Travolta
Like,
and them.
yeah.
Was he?
I see that on Netflix up there. Expendable. I want to watch it.
But it was I liked it. Was pretty. It was cut and dry. It was like a I think John Cena was like a he was in the military or whatever, and him and his brother was pulling
Special
up.
ops type
Yeah,
shit.
So it is an action movie.
No, it's definitely all action. And only thing I didn't like, y'all know I don't like the foreign movies. I had to read
Yeah.
subtitles.
Yeah.
It was like,
I know,
I'm like,
like
yeah.
that.
It was definitely.
You know you know English, okay?
Man,
But
that's
nah, it was good though. I like it. Me and the kids watched it. They liked it. I would give it like a 5.5.
So 5 crowns.
5
Yeah,
crowns.
it was pretty straight.
Man, shout out to Jackie Chan. He been in
I
this game.
know.
in the games for the minute.
This motherfucker been doing this shit since the 70s.
Long
Like,
time.
like he's old but young, and you know what I'm saying? Like
I actually watched Rush Hour like yesterday.
Rumble in
I
the
like
Bronx
Rush
was
Hour.
my favorite movie. That was my shit.
I think Rush Hour is my favorite Jackie
Jackie
Chan shit.
Yeah.
What else he got? He got a lot. His most known
His biggest
Rumble
movie
in
is
the
Rush
Bronx.
Hour.
Rumble in the Bronx.
What is it? Of course, you got the Rush Hours. It was another movie
was
back
a
in the
funny
day.
movie.
The Drunken
Shanghai
Master.
Noon.
Oh, yeah,
Shanghai Noon,
yeah.
Okay, I'm going Rush Hour every time when it comes to Jackie Chan. Though.
That was his more known American movies.
Yeah.
Like over where he at. Oh, he a fucking stupid
Yeah,
celebrity.
he
Like,
Justin Bieber over there.
yeah. And you know he told it was a quote he said. He was like he won't. When he dies, all his money is going to charity. He feel like his son should make his own way in the world. Like he take care of
I would
him.
be mad
Like he
at
takes
that.
care of him now that he's alive. But he was like, when I die, you're not getting. You're not married to
Nigga,
millions. None of that shit.
I'm gonna forge your signature on everything.
Y'all hell.
And I'm finna put this pillow.
But you know that's that culture though. You know what I'm
Good
saying?
night,
Like
Daddy.
you don't want to make him lazy. Like nigga, you're not Jackie Chan's son. You're
I
you, nigga.
don't give
Like,
a fuck, nigga.
That's what's wrong.
He doesn't believe in nepotism at all.
at all.
For sure.
But that's replay with TK. You know.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Diamonds in the rough. Diamonds in the rough.
Yeah, no, I got to end it with some positivity. I'm going
Let's
to
go.
talk about 16-year-old Mosiah Bridges.
I like that name.
He went to his grandma one day because he decided that they didn't have enough, stylish bow ties and stuff. He wanted to be a little dapper, So his
Okay,
grandma
okay.
helped him out with a line that he wanted to make called Mo's Bows. And he pitched it to an investor and actually scored a deal with the NBA, 7-figure deal with the NBA that allowed him to make bow ties solely for all 30 teams in the NBA.
Crazy. That's fire.
And after he scored that deal, he was able to, get a website and stuff like that called mosbows.com. Y'all want to get a bow tie, check it out or
Yeah, I'm
whatever.
with
It
it.
features custom designs and stuff for bow ties.
That's fire.
They retail around $30 a piece. But
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
but if y'all want to go check it out, it's mosbows.com. And y'all know I always like to end it on some positivity with a quote. And I'm going to say, never regret a day in your life. The good days bring you happiness. The bad days bring you experience. The worst days bring you lessons. And the best days bring you memories.
Hey.
Fire. I like that. Fire. 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 Fire.
That was fire. I like that. This your boy Cashews.
This your boy TK.
It's your girl Diamonds.
It's your girl Tasty.
And we are.
Hip Hop Millennial Podcast.
Thank y'all for listening.
Bye.
Thank y'all for y'all support. I see them
Comment.
subscribers is going up. We got,
Subscribe.
come on, man. Give us some
Like.
feedback on these.
Talk
Give
to
us
us.
some questions.
Say something.
Because we got some things coming in the works for y'all.
I
so
know some big news.
Yes.
Big news. When we gonna announce it? I'm so excited.
When it's actually super
Right,
set in
fuck.
stone.
I
The
feel you.
day before.
Right.
But thank y'all for listening.
Thank
and we'll
you.
catch y'all next
Hit
week.
this bitch.
Yep.